All right, I don't get paid to wait till the top of the hour. I'm gonna go. I don't even have Guild Wars loaded in the background. I don't know if we're even gonna get there. This is gonna be one of those episodes that if you're a Bless fan or you have fans, friends, family, kids, neighbors, dogs, cats, birds, squirrels, anybody that was gonna play Bless, kick a rock, man, and get them in here because there is stuff they are going to want to hear today. I'm fired up. I was sick as a dog last night. I didn't get to bed till 5 this morning. I thought I had everything ready to go. Decent laid-back show. And then people got to go and get me fired up. Before I do that, there was somebody who followed before the show even went live. I love it. I love it. Oh, Frost, because I know you love the t-shirt collection. Deadpool, you got to love it. Anyway, here we go. Before I get started, since this is an official show, I always like to take the time to thank each and every one of you. Each and every one of you are the reasons why the Paradox Network continues to simmer, lightly cook in the background. Had a couple of bad days. Had my first negative YouTube subscription day in like 3 months. So I can live with that. As you can see, our list of allies grows thin in our Twitch subscribers. That's also okay. I got a little pile of money. I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to be dipping into that pile of money for Bless. I had money set aside to give away some copies of Bless. You're going to have to let me lay some groundwork today. Be patient. Like every good teacher, I got to give you the crawl, walk, run. We got to get somewhere. And then, of course, my patrons at Patreon. These guys are awesome. They have really helped me on the financial side. They're the ones who let it be possible to give stuff away. If you check out my YouTube, I actually have a couple of giveaways going on YouTube. I'm giving away Apex because I'm a man of my word. I left Archeage, but I had put some contests out there. Or if you don't play Archeage, then $10 Amazon electronic gift cards. With that said, let's get right into the show. Now, before I start, I'm really excited about this piece of art. And I want to talk about the piece of art because I have a feeling we're going to get way deep into Bless today. First of all, I want to say big props to my friend Kay. She kind of captured the essence of me and the cyborg arm. This is how I feel most days. So I wanted to share her artwork. Calais has been a long time friend of mine. She sent this to me. This really, we're going to clean this up. This is going to get used somewhere. I love this piece. This is going to, at least one copy's going on the wall behind me. Now, I got to lay some groundwork. And the groundwork I'm going to lay is streamers versus content creators. And what's the difference? Streamers are people who are doing what I'm doing right now. They spend a lot of time refining their craft. They start to make their sole income doing this. Now, I make income doing this, but I give it all away. I live very comfortably. I live very well. I like my life. This is a hobby. This is not a profession. Sometimes I start to slip into the profession part. Takes all the fun out of it. So I want to talk about, this is groundwork. This is how you treat your content creators versus how you treat streamers. You have to treat them differently. They are not the same animal. Streamers are going to go where the money is. If a streamer isn't making money at your game, publicizing your game, they're going to go to another game. That's just what they have to do. A streamer is there to get that instant hit, that instant rush. They're going to play every next thing because every time they go to something new, the snowball grows. Now, a content creator is going to stay where they're happy, where they feel appreciated by either the company they work with or their audience. Like, I will say the greatest times that I had in the last year are the days that I get a Discord message from somebody that says, hey man, your video really helped me. That's what I do it for. I don't do it for anything other. If you guys go all the way back to the beginning of my videos, the only reason why I wanted in the Archeage content creator program was because Selfira wasn't getting like a fair share of the codes, and I wanted to give those out. Obviously, I needed support to get to a certain size. Working with Tryon was great for what it was. But then it became something corrupt and just awful. Now, I don't know why Muzzy would put my name in his mouth last week, but he did. So it's kind of like when you have a clean breakup, don't talk about each other, because then the other person feels the need to respond. I don't know why. Like, I'm not a fan of the cheap pops. This isn't the WWE, man. I'm not Mick Foley walking down the ramp to the ring being like, and here we are today in St. Louis, Missouri, and the crowd erupts. Don't use my name. Because now I feel the need to say that, Tryon, you keep talking about your content creator program, and it's like you're a pimp putting these hoes out on the street corner, trying to get you some credibility, trying to get you some fan base. And it really offended me. They mentioned Aired. Great. Aired's a great guy. He's the guy you need to be mentioning. Don't mention me. Mention Aired. But then you mention Aired, but you had pretty much just done him dirty a couple of weeks ago. What I mean by that is, a couple of weeks ago, when we were getting ready to go into Archeage Fresh Start, Friday afternoon is the Aired time slot. Most of the other content creators accept and respect the fact that Aired's been doing a show repeatedly there. But you got this guy, Doc Got Game. Now, I got nothing but respect for the achievements, not the man, the achievements. Got 85,000 followers. That's like 35,000 more than I'm aiming for. But you'll notice that he stopped doing Archeage content. He didn't even make it 1 month. But he was the guy that Tryon went and they kissed his ass and they gave him $150 packs to give away. All they cared about was new players. They didn't care about established players. They didn't care about content creators. They cared about getting a streamer to play their game with 85,000 viewers. Didn't really do much, though, because last night Archeage was down to 110 viewers on Twitch during primetime. Now, this is the other reason why you got to be careful between a content creator and a streamer and who you support. And this is all leading into Bless, but I got to lay the groundwork. So, this guy did a monthly subathon, extend or reduce the stream with your tips, bits, and subs. Guy's a streamer, he's not a content creator. Never confuse the two. He does this because he wants money. Everybody wants money. But this is scummy. Scummy's like my new go-to word. This is scummy as hell, man. You should never have to ask for money. This is like putting the hat out. Like, and not just throwing it on the street corner and playing your saxophone. This is like at the end of every song, picking the hat up and actually holding it and waving it. It's scummy to me. But then here you got Aired, man. Here you got your thoroughbred. Here you got your workhorse. Sorry, the text is a little small. But you got Archeage, 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 Archeage. All it is Archeage. Aired is still loyal to Archeage. Where's the love, man? GamePro, he's still loyal to Archeage. Archeage is promoting a streamer, GamePro 3 today. Number one, why the hell is Tryon not streaming again? Oh, because they're busy getting their ass kicked on refunds and failures. But at least they're going to a person who's dedicated to content creation. So I'm really happy to see GamePro 3 getting the nod today. Now, why is all that important? Because that lines us up going into this Bless scandal that just broke. Now, what do I mean by scandal? Everybody knows that I feel that MMO companies have a right to make money. They're a business. I talk about all the time. If there's a menu for the company to use, what are we going to do? Are we going to order box pricing, DLC content pricing? Are we going to do a buy-to-play model? Are we going to do a sub model? If I do box pricing and I have a sub option, that's it. You ordered your 2 meats off the menu. You don't get no more meats. Now, people are going to say, but Blizzard does it. WoW has to go into a special box. WoW is like its own thing. It is like the granddaddy. It gets to do whatever it wants. It's got the free pass. Everybody else should be taking 2 items off the menu. I'm going to go free to play. Okay, you're going to go free to play with a premium subscription. Cool. And then a cash shop. All right, we got to be careful about the cash shops now. it's buy two. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that premium in a minute, man. Don't you worry. I got it all loaded. I got my guns loaded. So I want to start with this. Did I get into the Bless Emissary program? If you were here on Wednesday night, no, I did not. Was I disappointed? Yeah, disappointed's the right word. I didn't want to get into the Bless Emissary program really for me. I wanted to get into it for us. I'm retired. I get to spend all day doing this, research. I like to go to MMORPG, massively. Oh yeah, I got those premium benefits coming. They're coming. But I like to go to Massively, MMO Byte. I like to go to the beta watches. I like to go to a lot of places and then feed you guys tidbits, little bits and pieces. Because you go to work all day, you go to school all day. Maybe you're working those 2 jobs. You just want to get home, log into your game, and play. And then on your side screen, if you're lucky enough to have 2, or on your phone or whatever, you want to be like, okay, Jay does this homework for me. Let me go see what Jay had to say today. I just want to be useful. And so last night I was up, and as you can see, I got slides. I always do slides. I do stuff. And I was ready to go. Now, I didn't get into the Emissary program. Okay? I went and I cross-checked some of the people that got into the Emissary program. I am radically against you allowing people into any program when you set a standard. That's number one. And that's what my viewers on Wednesday night my loyalists, they got a little upset about. If you set a minimum standard and then you accept people who don't meet that standard, but you didn't put out, like, yes, we all know that some exceptions are going to apply. Post it. These are our target things. Fine. However, we would like you to have 1,000 YouTube subscribers. We would like you to have 200 Twitch followers, which I don't get why those numbers were those numbers. You want large Twitch audiences. You want smaller YouTube audiences. I don't think they get that. That's in marketing. That's not Jalan's opinion. That's in like numerous marketing books. Twitch is used to cast a huge net. YouTube channels are more niche. They're your niche, your cut, your pie slice. Lillian Voice said Premium is not the same as, but couldn't say Motor or NDA. She broke her NDA there. It's not the same, but I can't tell you. I've got a secret. I've got a secret. I can't tell you. If you're under an NDA and you're really under an NDA and you really do know, you wouldn't say anything. That's how NDAs work. Anyway, this is why I'm worried now. If you are in either of my 2 Discords, a member of the Paradox Guild or a member of the Paradox Gaming Network community Discord that I do, I have thrown the red flag. I don't know if I throw a red flag, a red card, a penalty flag. I don't know if I shoot them, but I have told my followers, my loyalists, hold all Bless plans. And here's why. I get that mistakes are going to happen. I would think that you would cross-vet an application from somebody with the number of followers that Soda Poppin' has. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, let's do a capture. Let's do a window capture. And as you guys know, I don't leave window captures up for a reason. But here we go. They have their list, and this is, let me give you guys this. If you're just tuning in and you don't have all these links, I linked what I'm looking at. And they have the people they invited to San Francisco. Now that's cool, man. I did not have any grandiose illusion that I'd be getting a phone call, be like, hey, get to San Francisco, Jalan. I know I'm too small. I'm glad to see a couple of people I know there. It's Ziz, good guy. Agent North, another good guy. I saw the Hive Leader here. I trust the Hive Leader's insights. Pox is up here. And then I was like, what's going on? And then it's not even up here right now. It's been taken down. But up here was Soda Poppin'. Is it on this one? No, they had listed Soda. And I was like, Soda hasn't talked about doing Bless. And it was kind of funny. You would think that whichever intern, whichever manager, whichever marketing director, whoever, would be like, wow, we got a 1.9 million subscriber on Twitch to come to our game. I get that all people should be treated equal. However, if I got a guy that's going to do a 1.9, who has 1.9 million followers, and he's going to come to my game, I'm gonna court him. I am gonna treat him like royalty. He is a diva. He is a pop star. He is a Twitch personality. People that don't even really know Twitch, don't know gaming, if I say Soda Poppin', like 3 out of 10 times I can get a response. Like, people kind of know who he is. Notice you were on the Blessed Emissary list. When are you gonna play that? I didn't sign up for that. Yeah, I got it, man. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. So, you would think that if some, like I'm going to tell you, on the application, they don't send you an email that says you applied. They probably didn't bother to do the legwork, the marketing work, to go, hey, we're filling in this database because it's just a data pull from a form. Wow, 1.9 million? We want to go check this guy out. On his link, we're going to cross-check the, we're going to cross-check your email address. These email addresses don't match up. Dear Chase, or Dear Chance, sorry. Dear Chance, are you aware that somebody applied for you? That way you could get the no and not look stupid. Like, that's a big, like, that is a fumble on the 1 yard line, folks. Not cross-checking who's your headliner. Because here's what they did. This is their marketing technique. And before anybody asks, yes, I am accomplished in marketing. When I retired at 19 years old, the first time, I retired from marketing. So I got the pedigree on handling marketing at companies bigger than NeoWiz, all right? They did it where they got a big name, they got big name streamers, and we're going to talk about some of these other big name streamers here in a second. And then they chopped down to a streamer stable. And remember what we talked about at the beginning of the show. Streamers are not going to be loyal to you. Streamers are going to go where their money flow is. If you're not giving the streamers enough that they're getting people to click the sub button, that they're not getting people at YouTube to click the follow button, no. The subscribe button, because you get paid for people watching your stuff. Oh yeah, we're getting to Zoo Girl. We're getting to Animal Girl. Don't worry. We're getting there. And then at the very bottom, you have this little tiny foundation, this needle point base of your pyramid. Look, folks, if you're going to use a pyramid model, not a pyramid scheme, if you're going to use a pyramid model, look at the pyramids in Egypt. They kind of got it figured out thousands of years ago, and this is how it should have been done. You should have built your base on your content creators, because they are going to be the people that are there when the party is over. Yeah, big name rave, 50,000 people show up. The people that are going to stay are those 10,000 people that really like the DJ's music. The other 40,000 people are going to go to the next party down the street. What's the next party? Camelot Unchained, Ashes 1, Crowfall, Chronicles, if it ever gets to anything. Fractured that's appearing out of nowhere with some good coverage. I know some people have said, Jalon, I don't like anything. I don't like anything that's out. But what I'm going to give to you is a link to Fractured. That's my referral link. Use it if you want to. Otherwise, just go to fracturedmmo.com. I always tell you guys when I'm using a referral link. But you build your pyramid on the widest base, and you build it on your content creators. You help grow your content creators so that they feel loyal to you. Like, I am gonna be 100% honest. I did not have the minimum requirements to be an Ashes of Creation content creator, but I bring a unique perspective. Steven rolls in one day and he's like, Jalon, boom. He just on the spot made me a content creator. That right there shows me that I was right. I put my money on the right horse. Like I said, I didn't put my money on Bless. Somebody caught me early on when I only had a couple of hundred followers. They said, when Bless comes to NA, will you cover it? Absolutely, I'll cover it, because a follower asked. That's also why I threw the red card today, and I said, hold the phone, folks. Jalon's name is not going to be on this until we get some stuff. And we're getting there. We're getting there. We're just laying foundation work today. This is the embarrassment, though. You had your big name as Soda Poppin', and you had these big draw personalities, and now you're left holding the bag. Let's dump these. Let's go back to our window capture. And I'm going to pull this over here. I don't have a game up, so I can not have to flip back. Yeah, Fractured's looking really good, man. Not my style. I don't like full loot drop games. I'm starting to like... I mean, I'll go back to them now, but I've been a dad and a military officer for years, like 15 of them. Well, I've been a dad a lot longer than 15 years. I had a newborn. I had a baby 5 years ago trying to play a full... Like, I had to leave Eve. If my daughter, special needs daughter, needs help, I can't be worried about losing my ship. I got to get up and go take care of my kid. But let's see if we can trim this up a little bit. Fix this window. Yeah, man. Bless is having a rocky start. They got 2 fumbles. 2 fumbles on the 1 yard line. Normally, if you're a running back and you fumble the ball once on the 1 yard line, your coach screams at you. You fumble it twice on the 1 yard line, you're kind of screwed. So let's take a look at these. Let's take a look at these preview event participants. Where am I at on my notes? I am gonna say that later today, if you're looking for Blessed news today, I'm gonna be watching Agent North. It's Ziz and the Hive Leader. They're the people that I trust to get me my news. And then, of course, there will be a Jalon Bless video up sometime this weekend. Obviously, I can't repost this to YouTube for 24 hours after the show ends, and I want to get the new stuff. But we're getting to the juicy stuff. I'm just walking you through some steps for a minute. This is the first fumble. First one I want to talk about is Soda Poppin'. We talked about the Soda Poppin' thing. Your headliner's gone. You don't have a headliner now. Now, I want to put this out here. I am not making fun of this person. This person right here has a very respectable channel. Now I'm going to click into it. But it's about animals. All right? It's about animals. Now, do I wish that I had this kind of subscribership on my YouTube channel? Yes, I need you all to kick people and be like, look, Jalon needs help getting to 50,000 voices. But this person has a very well done channel. But it's not about gaming. So to say that you have 100,000, 140,000 subscribers on YouTube, but your stuff is about pets, doesn't mean you had any business being an emissary, being a content creator. And not only being a content creator, being one of the people that was flown, or not flown out, being one of the people that was invited out to San Francisco. Now, 54,000. Let's take a look. Related channels. Now, here's another good one for you guys. If you ever go to a channel, YouTube and Google and their metrics are really good. Go over to a person's channel, and the very first thing you should look at is the related channels. Depending on who you're getting as your peers is a good indicator. Now, scrolling down a bit, okay. Why community engagement and publishing matters? Yep, that's what I want to see. I want to see these things. Okay, you're a gamer. Let me pop into your videos. Now, I know some of these people by name, but I'm gonna, I'm doing this from an objective. Oh, gameplay, the revamped combat. Okay, 15,000 views with an 88% rating. By the way, guys, I know you're seeing some stuff that you probably don't see on your YouTube. you get different looking things. I use vidIQ because I'm a creator. So it just... So if you're wondering why there's a percentage that I see that you don't, somebody asked me once before. So I'm looking at this person, and this person's solid. Not as a creator, not as a personality. They're legit. They are a game maker. They're a video game reviewer. Let's see. We come over here. And, yep, this guy, I love it. This guy's live. He's doing pre-Bless Emissary event talks. Let me pop big real quick. 8,358 followers. This is the kind of guy that you want to court. You want to build the bottom of your foundation with a content creator. He's got sub 10,000 Twitch followers. He's the kind of guy that's going to stay. He's a good invite. Now, Doc got game. We've already talked about. He's got 80 some odd thousand, but Doc's gonna bail on you. Doc's doing it for Doc. Agent North, another good person. I'm looking for YouTube people. There's not. See, here's the other thing. Here's where they totally sweet tart, boards heavy. Here's where they fucked it all up. If you were going to invite X number of people, you should have invited 5 or 6 or 7 the biggest Twitch names you had. Invite them. And then invite 3 to 4, YouTube people. And then invite a couple of smaller Twitch people. Because those 6, 7 top people are going to leave you in X amount of time. Now, I want to walk down a little bit more. Let's see. I'm not going to play the sound clip. I'm going to get you the sound clip from... First of all, let's do this. See, this is why I don't like window capture for this reason. I'm going to get you guys a Clipperino of another creator. Now, people need to realize, man, I am the bus driver. I will back that bitch up just to make sure that I hit you. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Great. 3.5 subs on YouTube is a respectable number. Trust me, I know. This is this is Titus99. Sorry, Titus, you're getting run over by the bus. You applied to a program and you get quoted as saying, I didn't even plan on playing Bless. Now I guess I'm going to have to play Bless online. Warhead, it was an opt-in thing. But like I said, so you mean they should have taken 5 to 6 of the biggest streamers just for the publish for them when they probably get 5 times more viewers when they play their regular games? That is true. You're absolutely right. But there is something to be said about casting a wide net. Casting a wide net with 5 or 6 big name streamers, because you never know who you're going to get from just pure curiosity. Like you notice today, I talked about Fractured, and a couple of people have said, I'm going to check it out. I talk about Ashes. I keep an Ashes link. I'm not big pushing Ashes right now, but people who come to my channel, they see it, they subscribe. I see it every week. I check my statistics, and it's like, oh, I got like 9 visits. Now you multiply that by if I had hundreds of thousands of viewers and they saw a new icon at the bottom, it's just advertising. It's like, truthfully, McDonald's has it perfected. Does McDonald's ever have to run a TV commercial again? No. McDonald's has to just keep selling Happy Meals, hook the kids while they're young, and people are going to be eating McDonald's their whole damn life. But McDonald's still does commercials because it puts it in the back of your head. It gets people perked and interested. Like the other day, Candrace, she was going out to get dinner for me, and she said, how many chicken strips do you want? I was like, 4, because that's what Chick-fil-A has. They have a reasonable amount of chicken strips in a box. She's like, well, you know they have 4, 6, or 10. 10 fucking chicken strips from McDonald's, are you crazy? I start looking for a commercial just to see if it was true. I'm on YouTube looking for chicken strip 10-piece. But yeah, that's a good point. Really, the 5 or 6 big name streamers are just there to push that it's out, that it's available, that the packs are there. And they're not going to mind doing it because if they pick up, you know, a couple of people, they're all about getting people to show up. They make money based on things. I'm not a Twitch partner. I don't know how that works. Even when I become a Twitch partner, that's the one I can't tell you how it works. I know that they get X number of dollars. It's like, I can tell you on YouTube, I get less views than my fellow creator. Well, I did. In Archeage, I got less views than my fellow creators, but I got paid more per video. I got paid more per minute watched. It's all about the metrics. If they had a feedback stream for a few days, if the streamers were playing the game. Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of the deal you have to make. That's the kind of deal you have to make. Like, I like Ninja. I think Ninja's a great guy. I like Ninja for a completely different reason. I think what he did at the Ninja Las Vegas thing where he, you know, he was cool and real with the kid with the debilitating medical condition. That kid's going to remember Ninja for the rest of his life, no matter how long that kid's life is. But that kid's brother is going to remember Ninja forever because, you know, Ninja didn't have to sign a second item for the kid. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, yeah, he's going to do it because the kid asked on camera. But I've seen celebrities not do that. It's where my respect for Ninja comes from. Not that he's got making whatever 500,000 a month, whatever he's making. The fact that he took the time to be cool with a kid, that means a lot to me. The whole creative dev being an MLM millionaire makes me feel super sketchy out by AOC. Don't worry about Ashes of Creation, man. Multi-level marketing gets a really bad rap. I did an entire video on multi-level marketing. There's a huge difference between multi-level marketing and pyramid schemes. I literally had to do a video to break that down because Girl Scouts are multi-level marketing. And if you don't believe me, I did a video on it to explain how the Girl Scouts of America are just multi-level marketing. To give you the real quick version, but I really suggest if you want to get smart on that, watch the video. Girl Scouts of America, first level of marketing, they have Girl Scouts. Second level of marketing, they have mom and dad who take the goddamn cookie orders to work. Boom, boom, boom. That's multi-level marketing. That's at its crux. Now, the rest of it, the scummy, scammy parts get leveled on that. I work on, the Paradox Gaming Network works on multi-level marketing. I put out a tweet. Sweet Tart retweets my tweet. That's multi-level marketing. She gets nothing for it. Occasionally, you know, in a game, I might give her something nice, but I can't gift her an AOC. Yeah, let's get to the packs. Let's get... Oh, I want to get to this one. Emissary with under 300 followers. LUL. Honestly, if you get accepted to a... if you get accepted to an emissary program, you should be humble. Be humble always. This is the sort of thing that bites you in the ass later. Always be real. Always be... I like the word authentic. Always be authentic. I'm always authentic. If a gaming company comes to me and says, Jay, we want to make you a content creator. Look, man, you know what you're getting. You're getting this guy right here. I work for you guys. I work for you guys. To my understanding, though, his specific... he's not involved in multi-level marketing anymore. He was a real estate investor. He made his money on real estate speculation. Honestly, man, he's a good dude. I judge people. That's what I was, you know, that's one of the things about leadership versus management is the ability to judge people on their actions and their statements. And I've had a number of private, offline conversations with him that will remain exactly that, private. But the problems I've brought to him, like back-end problems, he stays in touch with me because he knows I like to close loops, and he knows I do this. So, you know, I remember very vividly what happened on Sulfura with Co, JP, and Dennis Snyder when they quit their entire viewer base, quit too, and decimated the server. Yes, Warhead, to take a little sidetrack, having streamer guilds sucks in faction versus faction-based games. Co Carnage came to Sulfura, came east. Bikeman came to Sulfura, came east. We had Coalition was 1,500 people plus an overflow guild. Bikeman was there on the east, and then they both left. And then the east was actually creation locked, But we were outnumbered by like 2,000 people at every world event. It totally sucked. It totally sucks. Yeah, I'm going to be the first person to say, if Steven Sharif, if anybody at Intrepid steps out of the box, they're going to get schwacked by me. I don't care if I'm an official creator for them. They knew what they were getting. So if people bring legitimate concerns, I will talk those concerns. That's what you all pay me for. And I say pay me because there's 33 of you watching this, and this helps put money in the Paradox coffers that then I give stuff away. So that's payment to me. Let's see. Pricing. Let's talk pricing. This is not official. Now, I'm going to say this. Where's my notes? Oh, let me take this down real quick. I want to finish up my little concern for NeoWiz. How does a guy with the Discord handle of KYS be a community leader? I mean, that might be a cultural bias, but you would think if you hired a North American public relations company, you would know that kill yourself is the common vernacular, common thought of KYS. Just go to that guy and be like, hey, we want you, but you got to change your Discord handle. So really what they did is they went with the highest viewers, followers. It's free marketing. We already talked about the triangle, the pyramids. I think they fucked up. That's 2 this hour. This half hour. Damn, has it only been a half hour? I got these guns loaded. I'm ready to go. Let's talk pricing. I don't know if they went to the Tryon Worlds School of Management. I don't know if this is what the goal is here. Is this our goal? Is this our goal, guys? Are we trying to beat Tryon Wiz? I mean, I don't know what you're doing here. This is pretty bad. Let's get the humor off the screen. For $40, you can get a 2-day head start, which they plan on releasing on 28 May, but you can't buy your Founders Pack in advance because that's how it works on Steam. So $40 for a 2-day head start and premium membership for 30 days. Red card. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. You're charging me for a Founders Pack that doesn't include the game. Now, I love the first excuse. The first excuse I got in the Blessed Discord today was, well, this is unfinished and this is a leak. Bullshit. Sorry, it's bullshit, because who in the fuck puts unfinished, unapproved, unreliable, unproofed, anything information anywhere near where it gets uploaded? I'm just a rookie when it comes to managing my webpage. I'm going to be the first person to tell you I use Wix. I have no shame in saying I use Wix. I don't want to become a webpage expert. I was an HTML expert before some of you were even born. No, serial killer. They all do not come with the game. Non-confirmed. In fact, it's been confirmed that this does not come with the game. And then they took it all down because they were tripping over themselves. Yeah, if you have a source that says it comes with the game, I don't have that source. I do have sources that say that this does not include the game. Because then if this included the game, you're looking at your game pricing being like $19. And I think that's going to be low. I think it's wishful thinking the game would be $19. Why would it not come with the game? That's a good question. That's why I have to ask, why did this ever get near the internet? Stuff doesn't do one of you have something that says it comes with the game? Because I spent about 30 minutes pre-show, and the only thing I got was that, no, this doesn't include the game. Yeah, maybe. I haven't, I go into pre-production about 45 minutes before the show. I hadn't gotten anything that said this comes with the game. I'd gotten a couple of things that said this does not include the game. If one of you sees that, let me know. But either way, $40 for 1 month's premium. Oh, and yeah, here's the thing. The base game will release after the 2-day head start. Speculations between 20 and 30. Here's the thing. If you can't buy the Founders Pack until 1 p.m. on the day of the release, how can you be in the game then? How can you buy the game? It does just check the 1 gift copy in the Collector's Edition. Remember, 1 gift copy on the Collector's Edition doesn't mean you get the game. It might be bad Korean to English, where they're trying to say, and it comes with the game. The base game is $19.99. Okay, that's good to know. So then maybe $20 for the standard edition, maybe. But here's my point. Here's my point. This should have never gotten anywhere near the internet. If you're doing a press release, you paid a company to do your North American press release. Why are you touching? Why are you loading? Why are you doing anything? And then the question is the cash shop thing. We all knew there was going to be a cash shop. How pay to win the cash shop's going to be? We have some links on that. Yeah, the press conference is today. We're going to be, like I said, we're going to be getting the information officially today. I also think it's scummy as hell. It's like I told you, scummy is my new word. You're saying that your game's going to release in May, but you release on May 30th. That's... I don't know, man. Say late May. But here's the one I really wanted to point out to. When did it become commonplace to accept poor customer service? Why did we come to expect it? Premium customer service. Premium customer service. So you paid us $200 and you get premium customer service. Selling premium customer service basically is saying you're going to need customer service. You don't tote this as a selling point, and a $200 pack for a game that's been out for a long time. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't. Like, this is... I saw this, and you guys know, like I said, if I can't find the information easily, you're doing a piss poor job of pushing your product. Like, you have somebody working on this. This is not a leak where this is somebody accidentally shows a screenshot. This is where, like, you know, somebody comes into the studio. This is the studio. This is the office, baby. Eventually, I will be in a separate room. But that would be like, you know, Snows showing up at my house with his GoPro on and walking around and showing my computer, and I had some, you know, t-shirt designs up, and then be like, oh shit, sorry dude, I just leaked your, like, oh, that's a leak. This isn't a leak. This is somebody took, this is a finished product or close to a finished product. So really, why are we becoming second-class citizens with premium customer service? What the hell? Literally, what the hell are they thinking? Like, this is the scan. What the hell are you thinking? Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. That they're broke. Frost, it's like a side way to like mention that you stream and do stuff. Just shh. It's multi-level marketing. Just go with it. But how do you like, you know, not have a handle on this? Like, honestly, the next game company that wants to do a release, hire Jalan. I'm not saying to let me have like full authority to like go and do stuff. I'm just saying fly me out to your company for like the 5 days before release, the 30 days before release, video conference with me just so I can look at you and do the owl and be like, the fuck are you thinking? Logistics is what I did. I did logistics for 9 years. If I didn't have a bad shoulder, I'd still be doing logistics. Some premium stuff. What's in these premium packages? Look, guys, I know that you're trying to do a press release today, but you can't fumble on the 1 yard line again. Here's what, this is not for North America. This is just from other areas. A little flavor of what might be in the premium. There's something called damage control. When you fuck up and you accidentally release something, you don't get to say, oh, don't worry, guys, we're going to talk to you in a couple of hours. That's Bush League. That's being a Tryon. That's being a my.com. That's now being apparently a Tryon whiz. When you fuck up, you own it. You embrace it. You fix it. You don't spin it. You don't come out with a that wasn't supposed to be released. Guess what, man? If it looks anything like this later, it was supposed to be released. You just fumbled the timing. Do I see anything on here completely game breaking? No. This is standard freemium. This is standard freemium. If you don't know what freemium is, it's a business model where the game is free to play, which this isn't really free to play because it has a buy to play method, but it's you buy the game, you pay for the game once, it covers all the development costs. Then to go from here to forward is the cash shop or the premium players. Pretty similar to this one as well. So the only one that I could see is dungeon available number +1 daily only. 1 extra dungeon run a day. Sure, maybe that's pay to win, but it's definitely pay to. Now that's what I talk about in this show, guys. I say pay to. It doesn't matter what you call, it doesn't matter what you call pay to win, that I call pay to convenience, that she calls pay to ease. I get all the arguments. I'm not deaf or blind or dumb to all these arguments. Ignorant, stupid, I get them. I've asked people to stop being so reliant on pay to win, and let's just call it, quote, pay to ... Once we agree on 66% of the phrase, once we agree on 66% of the phrase, then we're not really arguing too much into the weeds. It's pay to. So yeah. Is that why Jalon has thrown up the hold up, guys? Hold up. We need to slow down. Yeah, NeoWiz is ordering off the menu way too many times. Buy to play, it's totally fine. I don't have a problem with buy to play. Cash shop, I don't have a problem if you're buy to play with a cash shop. I do have a problem with a buy to play with a cash shop with a submodel. So yeah. So there's your blessed stuff. Today from 1 to 4 Pacific Daylight Time is the press conference. Now, honestly, I'm going to say this. I've worked with Koreans in the past, and they always want to maintain they always want to maintain full control. If you want to maintain full control, don't hire a public relations company. If you have a public relations company, then shut the fuck up. That's the way this works. There's been times and places in my life, being a military officer, there is a organization in the Air Force called the Office of Public Affairs. If I get stopped, when I was an officer, when I get stopped on the street and somebody says, hey, Captain, can you tell me what you think about what I'm going to do is I'm going to direct you to the base and the Office of Public Affairs. They'll be able to let you know. But I'm asking you what you think. Yeah, the Office of Public Affairs. Do I want to tell you my opinion? Guys, you know me. Hell yes, I wanted to say my opinion. I'm going to share my opinion. I'm not going to lose my career over it. Same thing. If you're not good with interacting with the public and you hired a company to do your public relations, shut up. Shut up. Let them do their job. And that's all this fiasco the last couple of days has been. They fumbled with the emissary program. And the funny thing is, I was expecting some of you guys to, you know, be like, Jalon, you're just salty you didn't get in the emissary program. I didn't see that comment once. No, I'm not salty. Disappointed, sure, absolutely. But glad I'm not. I couldn't have done this show today if I was in the emissary program. So let's talk other stuff, and then, my God, it's like more than halfway through the show already. Oh, no, it's not quite. It's scheduled till 2. So, yeah, Bless footage today. Make sure you check it out. Check out your streamer of choice. I'm not going to drive you to any streamers. I'm probably going to host one of them. Yeah, I will definitely host one of them, so you can hang out here. Ashes. Ashes of Creation. I want to talk to you about Ashes. I can't talk to you. That's why I do videos, because then I watch the videos and I double check and triple check my citations. I have an NDA on me for Ashes. If you haven't heard about Ashes, what rock have you been under? But I will tell you that I am all in. I'm $500 into Ashes now. I have 104. I got 104 people that I've pulled into Ashes with me. Thank you for that. What that does is so that you guys know, every dollar you spend, I get 15 cents. All that money goes into a pool. I'm going to be giving away that money. I think it's all going to be through Amazon gift cards, electronic gift cards. I think those are going to be the easiest. For all of my giveaways from this point forward, it's going to be Amazon gift cards or specific to the game. Like if I can give you credits in Bless, I'll do that. I'm gonna, if I play Bless, I gotta, the red card is up, the red light is up, we're at a full stop, turn the ship. It takes a long time to get a ship going again, and what I saw is enough for me to do the Titanic, man. Da-da-ding, da-da-ding, full stop. I don't want to hit the iceberg. If I do play Bless, and Bless is confirmed at $20 a pop, I will give away some copies of Bless. Am I judging the game as bad? No. I'm going to tell you guys that I cannot give away early access packs. I am fully fine with telling you guys the way business works. I can only give you as an individual one promotional item. Well, not one promotional item. I can only give you as a person up to $25 in promotional items a year. Now, if it's like a try-on code that I gave away, that doesn't count. It has no value. And it's not from me, it's from Tryon. But if I give you an Apex, that's $10. If you win a second raffle, I'll give you the next $10. If you win a third raffle, I'm still gonna win it. I'm still gonna give it to you, but then you're gonna get the little notice from me that says you are unfortunately excluded for the remainder of this tax season, because then that third one that you win, I only get to write off 5 of it. The IRS is pretty specific about promotional materials to an individual. Sorry, and I'm still trying to get a handle on the business aspect. What I don't want to have to do is take 16% off the top and leave it in a pile. And I also have to be careful on my personal taxes. No, I can't hire you as an employee. I actually looked into that, sweetheart. I wanted to actually, I wanted to hire a couple employees and shunt money to them. The problem is that if I hire you, I have to provide you, medical care, medical coverage, or I have to pay a penalty because I don't. It's bizarre. It's really, really bizarre. What we need to do is we need to get to like the ninja level money, so that I'm making like $500,000 a month, so that I can set up an S corporation. Yeah, Warhead, here's the thing, and then I'm going to get into some Guild Wars. You don't have a choice, man. The moment that you make any money doing anything, I actually, I'll do this. just so people don't think that I'm bullshitting, I had to bust out the good old 1040. And I had to go to income and then schedule C's. Line number 12 on the 1040 for Americans is business income or loss. Attach schedule C or C easy. Now, every dollar I make, every dollar in donations, bits, Google ads from YouTube, all of the donations from my Patreon, all of that counts as income. It counts as sole proprietorship income, which means not only do I have to pay tax on it, I have to pay 15.3% Social Security tax and Medicaid tax on the first $128,000. I don't have a corporation or LLC. What it is it's a sole proprietorship. If I didn't live in the state I live in, I definitely would set... Well, an LLC would be the same thing. An LLC... The only difference between a sole proprietorship and an LLC is that you protect your assets through the LLC. Honestly, if somebody wants to come and sue me, fuck them. They can. I'm at the age now where I know enough about the law, and I have a retainer. I have a lawyer on retainer. Fuck them. They can sue me. I really... Oh, damn it. I need to pop out and pop back in. Oh, no, I don't, because I claimed it last night. Alrighty. Oh, sounds. So, yeah, man, let's see. Battletech. Battletech went really, really well. I am done with Battletech. I finished the storyline. And let me tell you, Battletech, if you are a Battletech person... I think I might have turned that a little too low. If you are a Battletech person... The Battletech game that Paradox Interactive just released is hella good. Why do we not have... Did I break something? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. Alright, there we go. Yes. The actual Bless launch is on the 30th, and the early access starts on the 28th. I don't know what I did. Try this real quick. Yeah, because that's going to be hella loud. That beeping is hella loud. So... Yeah, I mean, date-wise, again, I think it's Bush League to say we're releasing in May. We're releasing on the 30th. They missed a perfect opportunity too. I don't know if they didn't think they were going to be ready, but they missed a totally brilliant opportunity. Totally brilliant opportunity. There we go. Yes, a price has been quoted by people in this channel that's the game. It was leaked to be $20. Don't have confirmation on that, but I do have the early access pricing. I really hope this $199 is a typo. I really hope that that's a typo. If that's $99.99, we might be in business. $199.99, you're crazy. Yeah, technically they released in May. I hate that crap. Alrighty, see it. Go do that work. Got to get the work done. Right, if the game sound... Someone tell me where the game sound is at, because it's not really showing up on my bar. It's kind of weird today. I don't know what I touched something. This is why I need an engineer. I need a producer. I need a studio. Japan. Bless Japan. Because you can play Bless right now if you play in Japan. Oh, Master Volume. That would be why. I don't know when I touched that. Jalan touches. Oh yeah. I told you guys that I like the cute. So I like cute critters. And I also like cute critters with guns. When you just give a cute critter a gun, we're good to go. Yeah. My concern... I got it. I took it down. I like that you don't drown. That's cool. I like that I can see this water. Like, I struggle right here a little bit, but I like once I'm in the water, I can see this. Now, I don't know what the hell this looks like for the rest of you. But yeah, I am going to say that I am a little disappointed at NeoWiz. Hey guys, 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. I keep my phone turned face up, and, you know, no parent wants that call from the school in the middle of the school day. Yeah. So good news. I can't even say what the good news is till after next Friday's show. Because my kid is so awesome. I have a little mini gamer, and she actually watches my stream when she gets home from school. Granted, she watches me at ×2, which is really what I think my kid hears me at, or she hears me as the Charlie Brown teacher. But anyway, let's see. Oh, what game did I just see is like no holds barred kidding with their improvement? Did I see that Blade and Soul is doing an engine change? That's like, that's big baller right there. But then I heard that like they're redoing it. They're redoing it as Blade and Soul 2. I got little bits of snippet, but I didn't get the whole thing. So I need to do some Blade and Soul research. Blade and Soul is a bizarre game. Bizarre, bizarre game. So. Yeah, they're changing DX versions, but did I see that they... Let's look that up. That they're going to Unreal Engine 4? Yeah, that they're going to Unreal Engine 4. Oh, it's a mobile version. Never mind. Never mind. I don't get down with mobile games. Anybody else find mobile games to be bizarre? I'm not a big fan of this mobile game thing. Like, cause mobile games, what have I seen in mobile games? Like Wolfus, she got me involved in mobile games, and I was like, you literally hit autoplay and the game plays itself. I'm like, what? No, that's not gaming. That's not gaming. Yeah, it's the future, and I have this conversation with my gamer daughter. Like, we walk together because I'm fat, and she wants her father to live, so she walks with me every night. But I take my phone for emergencies, but I don't take my phone out. And she started just leaving her phone at home, and she's like, yeah, what's the point of going for a walk and talking to my dad if every 2 seconds my phone is doing bzz, 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 bzz. And then I realized the jokes, the memes, aren't lies, man. Like, I walked into a room full of kids, and they're all on their fucking phones. And then I'm sitting there, and my daughter texts somebody in the goddamn room. I'm like, what is wrong with your generation? Yeah, the Harry Potter thing, the Harry Potter mobile game, I'm not gonna knock anybody. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. And since it's really the only decent Harry Potter game. But the difference is I don't wait places. Yes, Nicole, I am a Fluffy. But Fluffy is proud to say that Fluffy is down 26 pounds. Fluffy is happy. I was looking for Doc. I sent my Doc a message, and I was like, the other day I thought I was dying. I said, I was like, I'm gonna get Nicole's opinion and be like, should I go to the hospital? I was like, maybe I should go to the hospital. Turns out it was, you know, turns out it wasn't really nothing that important. Little things. Yeah, oops. Pay attention to Discord, Doc. Got a Doc on standby. Yeah, I went running, and you know how, like, your brain forgets, like, the basics? Well, maybe not, like, important people, like doctors. You better not forget shit. But the rest of us, when we've been doing something for so long, we forget the basics. And one of the things is that I'm a runner. I've always been a runner. I've always loved running. When I retired, I was pissed. I was angry. Like, I like to reserve my pissed offdom for things that I'm actually pissed off about. So when I didn't get into the emissary program for Bless, I'm not pissed, because pissed was the day I found out I was being retired from the military. That was pissed. Disappointed? Sure, but I wasn't pissed about the emissary thing. I said, I'm never running again. Fuck running. I'm not doing it. Except that was like the worst thing I could do, because my body was primed for running. So I kept eating like I was a runner, but I wasn't running. So let me tell you, that doesn't work. But I went running the other day, and I had like a couple of really good run times. A couple of really good half-mile splits. Because obviously I'm too fat, my knees hurt, my back hurts, my arm hurts. You know, I am not T999. But you know, I had some really good half-mile splits. And then for like 5 days, my ribcage was killing me. My back was killing me. I'm like, what the hell did I do? Oh, I strained my diaphragm because I hadn't been running. And then I was like going through my running stuff, and I was like, oh, yeah, things you're not supposed to do. But yeah, I was like, Doc, what did I do? But of course, I mean, when it comes to your lungs, the big thing is, are you coughing up blood? Yes or no? You're coughing up blood? Stop what you're doing and immediately report to the emergency room. And if you can't drive, call 911. You're probably not going to make it to the hospital driving yourself if you're coughing up blood. Just saying. If you're not coughing up blood, you're probably okay. Are you able to breathe? Excelsior. Whatever. Yeah, Ty is one of the people that I have... Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention. I got sidetracked. For my giveaways. I talked about the giveaways a little bit. I got a giveaway going on right now on YouTube. If you win a giveaway and it doesn't apply to you, or you see the prizes and they don't apply to you, I cannot put in the official rules that I will do a gentleman's agreement. That I can't do. I will say though, however, comma, if an Amazon gift card doesn't do anything for you, let me know. If you win, let me know. You have to win, and then after you win and the contest is all over and legit, I can do whatever I want as a human being. So you're like, Jay, Amazon doesn't work for me. Oh, okay. Well, how do I take care of you then? I am really hoping that Tryon doesn't send me any creators codes. I want to be done with them. I want to be done with Archeage, and I am done with Archeage. I don't even have Archeage installed. So if somebody wins and they want an Apex, I'm gonna have to log into one of the other computers in the house and give out that Apex that way. But no. Because what happens then is the winner wins the gift card. And then I do a gentleman's agreement with the individual. And I either buy them something comparable, or I give them a Steam code or something other. Like, because not everybody can use an Amazon gift card, because some people don't have an Amazon. And $10 isn't really, you know, $10 isn't really all that impressive of an amount. You haven't even gotten your Tryon creator codes from me. See, that's another thing. It's so fucking Bush League. To go back to talking about Tryon. Like, you make this huge deal about you want to have a successful creator program, but then you don't even get the goddamn codes out on time. And what you don't realize, Tryon, if one of you is bothering to pay attention or listen... when you don't support your creators on a regular basis, you make your creators look stupid because now they don't have their codes. How hard is it to sit down with Excel Games and get this shit approved for a 6-month window? Hey, we have the next 6 months worth of stuff. It ain't like you give away anything cool anyway. It's not like you're giving away doing stuff smart like, hey, creators, we're giving you account-bound costumes that can't be fusioned, and we want you to wear them for the week that the new RNG box comes out. You know, like, would be smart. Like, put Jalon in charge of your marketing because I know how to market a lot better than you do. You want to sell boxes? Get the things out there and seen by the public. Just saying. Yeah, man, the Tryon Creator Program, they retweet you if they want to retweet you. They don't retweet you if they don't want to retweet you. Sometimes they retweet you when you're talking about a completely different game other than a Tryon game. Which I thought was funny. And then when you're a Tryon creator, you do Joe's job for him. I still think it's funny that they said that they were going to look into the 5,000 labor thing, and I never got my answer. I was going to show up last week when they actually streamed, because Joe owes me 4 answers, but where was I last Friday? Probably eating chicken. Not going to lie. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to be, it's 30 days until I'm at Disney, so I'm going to be gone for 10 days. However, I'm also going to be gone for 2 days in October. Was I eating steak last week? I don't remember where the hell I was last week. Oh, no. I was eating prime rib. Yeah, after the show last week, I went out and I had a prime rib. But I'm going to be gone for 2 days in Chicago. I got suckered by my kid. My kid is such a scam artist. My kid likes a K-pop. My kid likes this K-pop band. And this K-pop band named BTS. I don't know anything about them. I know one of the guys' name is Rap Monster because it's on the back of her hoodie. That's all I know. She comes to me and she says, I really want to go see this this K-pop concert in Chicago. And I'm like, no, that's, you know, we're not going to Chicago. It's a 4.5-hour trip, blah, blah, blah. She says, well, she actually put together a really good argument. She's like, well, Dad, you know all about the Korean military requirement. I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, some of the guys have their requirement coming up soon, and then the other guys have their requirement coming up a year later. Yeah, that makes sense. Because everybody in Korea serves, every male in Korea serves in the military. That's just how that life works. Now, so she says to me, can we go? Lays out a really good argument. Fine. Now, you gotta understand, my word is my bond. My word is my bond. So if I say I've done absolutely everything to try to get you tickets to a concert, that means I've done absolutely everything. Well, the very minute the tickets went on sale, not like 405, not like 408, like Dad wasn't on it. Dad was 1600. Boom. Boom. I was on it. I couldn't get tickets. Being in line for tickets online 1 minute after. Takes me to the reason why I hate StubHub and I hate ticket resellers. I think they should be illegal. But that's just me. Anyway, I want to be able to look my kid in the face and said I did absolutely everything possible to get you tickets. Yeah, some clown named Jay spent $1,700 on concert tickets. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. But she'll be telling her grandkids about that concert. I don't know, man. This is... I love my kids too much. Yeah, like... I hate that crap. It's just bullshit. That, like, the tickets I bought... I could flip these tickets. I spent $1,700 on them. I could get $4,000 for them. I have front row tickets. I have front row tickets on the first balcony. Like, my kid... You have to understand, my daughter, she is blind in one eye. So when we do things, when we do things, we have to make sure that visually that she is going to be okay to see him. I mean, and it sucks, right? I mean, my kid didn't ask to be born blind in one eye. It happened. And it sucks, but that's life. So, like, her mom took her to the Maroon 5 concert. Her mom took her to the Maroon 5 concert a couple of years ago, and she's like, concerts are kind of pointless for me because I can't see them. It's like, all right. Well, she's going to be able to see. Yeah, $1,700 for concert tickets. Good bonding time? Absolutely. Absolutely. But, like, the tickets right now for row 5 are $1,300 a piece. There are no row 1s. I'm trying to I was trying to get a seat view. There's no seat view. And yeah, I mean, did some of the other parents have a problem with me a little bit? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. A couple of the parents had a little bit of a problem with me because a lot of the kids are into K-pop down here. It's their thing. Like, whatever, it's their thing. However, I'm sorry that I can, you know, that like, my kid asked for something, and she knows that it's her birthday present and part of her Christmas present because, I mean, you know, but my kid does what I ask her to. Out of all my kids, this one actually does what I ask. She gets up, she does her chores, she goes to school, she fetches me good grades. In 2 weeks, I'll be able to tell you guys what the phone call was about. Like I said, I can't tell you because she watches the stream. But, you know, I imagine, like, 40 years from now, she's going to be like, yeah, man, my dad and I took a road trip so I could see my favorite band. I mean, shit, I wish my father had, like, cared enough to be involved in the stuff I wanted to be involved with. Like, oh yeah, good point. I can tell you in Discord. I'll tell you in Discord. I'll tell my friends in Discord. But yeah, like, my dad laid down very good Irish values for me. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a YouTube of Jalan at a K-pop concert. I'm looking into it. Like, right now, I am, you know, I'm trying not to be my father. Yes, Frost, you are my friend. If I'm ever in Colorado, I'm gonna swing by to have lunch. Yeah, you're the media coordinator. You're not an employee. You're the media coordinator. You're not an employee. You're like, you're employee number 1 when we get ninja level money. When we get ninja level money, I'm gonna show up at people's houses with a GoPro on, ring your doorbell, and be like, "Hi, here's a GTX 1180," and you're gonna answer the door. You're gonna be like, "You're Jalan." I'm like, "Yeah," and you're on my stream. Have an 1180. I'm gonna be that guy that, like, just watches. And if you ever ask me for anything, you're not getting anything. Don't ever ask. If you're asking for something, you don't really want it. But if you're like, you're talking and I know your situation, you got laid off, I'll show up at your house and I'll be like, "Hey, where's your rent bill?" You know, it's funny you say that. I have highly considered changing my name to Jay. I really have. Not that I don't like my name, but, you know, so many people call me Jay anymore, or Jalan. Only one person in years has actually figured out the name. A third world tour? No, Nicole, my goal for you is to get you to move to America. That's my goal. My goal is to get Nicole out of third world and get her to move to like Miami, where she'll fit in. It's like, it'll be like moving next door for you. And then I want to get Nicole, me, who the hell else? Z, Jandria. I want to get the other couple of people. I'm going to start like the Paradox Gaming Network Psychological Services Division. Because if you guys don't know this, at one point we're having a conversation in the Discord one day, and we have... I teach psychology. Nicole is in the field. Z is a forensic psychologist. Jandria is a clinical researcher. One other person in Paradox was a psychologist, and I was like, God damn, man. Like, all we need to do is get us all in one state, licensed, and we're good. Just put the Paradox brand counseling. Be like Umbrella Corps. What the hell does psychological treatment have to do with gaming? Oh, you'd be surprised. And if you think I'm lying, you can ask Nicole. One day I'm reading a news article, and I ping Nicole. I'm like, you got your DSM-5 handy? Which, of course, Nicole hates the DSM-5. I know why she hates the DSM-5. But she has the DSM-5 out. And this law that's trying to be passed in Hawaii is like real legit, man. They cite the DSM-5 in talking about gaming addiction. Did you guys know that gaming addiction is now well documented in the DSM-5? If you don't know what the hell the DSM-5 is, it's I'm going to get the acronym wrong if I don't look it up. It's the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. It's basically a really poor version of the World Health Organization's book, but you go through it and it'll start saying, like, this condition has these symptoms, and for it to be this, in order for it to be considered this, you have to exhibit these symptoms. And I'm actually pulling it up right now. Internet gaming disorder. That's not what I wanted. You guys got to forgive me. Ever since I set up the office, I don't know where my DSM-5 is. And then people are like, "How do you have a DSM-5?" Don't worry about it. But yeah, experts in the field have responded. So I'm looking for the actual. Oh, this is the scholarly paper. Actually, I'm trying to get. It's not going to give it to me because I don't have. I no longer have my, online accounts to certain places. So it becomes a pain in the ass for me to get some stuff. It's like one of the coolest things about being in the military was just the free access to everything. Gaming disorder signs, list of crazy shit gamers would do. Cure or play a try-on game. Yes. 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 But yeah, I don't have it. I thought I still had access to it. I gotta go. I probably just have to do something silly, like go up to the base library and just be like, hey, I want access back. Can I not? I thought it, oh no. You guys gotta forget. Oh, I don't have sub weapons available yet. Ready my weapon? Why? What's going on? Here's the problem for me, Frost. I really wanted to go back to playing Atlas Reactor for my time killer, but I can't be a hypocrite, and you guys know that about me. I can't be two-faced. I have to be authentic. If I say my problem is with Tryon, how the hell do I play a Tryon game? You can't say your problem is with the company and then play their other games. And it's not like the problems were restricted to Archeage. The problem is the scummy nature of the company. And I still find it funny. That I called them out, and then I showed you guys that picture of the dog chasing all the sea lions off the dock. And that's how I feel. Like Tryon wanted to mix it up with me by responding to me. Like I have to limit my response to 100, or my statement to 140 characters, because that's all I get on Twitter. And you come back at me with an image of like paragraphs, and then when I blog response to you, oh, we're not gonna engage Jalan in an actual conversation because he kicks our ass in 140 words. We go to his stream and he kicks our ass because we walk in there with bullshit. And that's the same thing, guys. I swear, if NeoWiz wants to mix it up in the ring with me about how scummy their practices are, you know, we hit 40 people today when I was talking about Bless. Truthfully, if 40 people showed up to hear what I have to say about Bless, 22 of them show up just because I'm me. And that's what I like to see. I like to see 22 people showing up, getting feedback from people, wanting to know what they need to know. That makes me happy. That is the point of this. Is this where I'm supposed to go? No, I'm over here. Let's see. This ramp. Yes, that makes sense. There's a ramp there. But, you know, after this summer, after my break, after my vacation, and I do the Disney stuff, we gotta do another big push. If you guys don't read my blog, I put some interesting stuff on my blog. My blog this week is gonna be good. What happened with Bless? Sure, we can rehash. Here's what happened with Bless. Number one, they completely mismanaged their entire, content creator program, their emissary program, whatever. They totally dropped the ball on that. They fumbled on the 1-yard line. First and foremost, what did they say? They said, oh, we're going to have Soda Poppin'. Soda Poppin' says, yeah, I didn't sign up for that. You would think there's just a certain threshold, and I would say it doesn't have to be 1.9 million. I would say if it was Jalan, if it was, you know, the game I one day want to publish, like if you give me $50 million, I will make an MMO that people will be happy with. Because I do this crazy shit like listen to my customers. I know what people want. I know how to give the masses what they want. But I would turn around and I would be like, okay guys, it's time to start promoting the game. Holy crap, Soda Poppin' has got 1.9 million Twitch followers, and he signed up to be one of our emissaries. Let's email him. Let's like go to his Twitch and confirm his email account. So that's the big one. That's the big one. This is also, and the guys that say, oh no, not that one. Not that one either. Pricing, expectations, chalk line. Guys never got back to me. Somebody was going to ask specifically if the price included, the game itself, and they didn't come back. Where'd you guys go? Yeah, there are some people that boggle my mind. I would like people to calm down a little bit, and I would like people to start thinking about the stuff they say. And I know this is like an amazing thought, and I know it's never going to happen, but to make a statement, I just saw them to make it the statement. Somebody just said MMOs need to make their money back right at the beginning. No, they don't. MMOs need to buy off of the pricing model. But yeah, so there you go. I don't know where this premium... Oh, get out of here before I die. I don't know where this premium customer service thing comes from, but you basically, in a nutshell, just said, if I give you $200, you're going to treat me better than you're going to treat other people. That's what you said. Giving you money gets me priority customer service. I would also like to hope that your game isn't going to require... Okay, I don't want to have premium customer service. I want your game to not suck where I need to be. Like, I should only have to use customer service a couple of times over the course of the life of my lifetime with your game. Customer service should be stuff like, I accidentally deleted this item. But when I have to start, like, when I have to start getting into your chili with, hey guys, you know that you said you gave me 10 patron days and you didn't give me 10? Oh yeah, dog, that was only 5 days. Then why the fuck doesn't it say 5 days? Oh, well, we broke it up. Why? Just stop. Like, there is a certain point where what you're saying must sound stupid in your own head before you say it. Oh yeah, we decided to apply 5 days to everybody's account, but we labeled it as 10. No, man, I hate to tell you that if I was a lawyer and I had nothing else to do and I was in San Mateo, California, I would file a lawsuit. I'd pay the $75 and sue you. I would probably spend all my time suing Tryon for shits and giggles. Bless had a couple of mistakes this week. I'll pop it back up. They slipped, they leaked, their founders packs, and they have this premium customer service thing. I don't get it. I don't get premium customer service. I don't get where you even remotely think that a game is worth $200 after it's already flopped in 3 other countries, 3 other releases. This is being scummy and money hungry. If you think your game is good enough, then don't sell it for $19. Sell it for $39. If you sell it for $39, then make your founders packs really worth it. You make the comment that your game is not going to be pay to win, but you're selling credits, and we already have knowledge of what was in the premium shop in other countries. Now, I always tell people that the worst situation to get in, this is not the situation you want to be in ever. Never, ever, ever get in this situation. Right? Never get your cart before your horse. Information should be released in a logical and common sense order. There is a reason why teachers spend an entire semester in college in a course called curriculum development. The average teacher is never going to develop curriculum, to be completely honest with you. The average teacher is going to implement somebody else's curriculum, but they want every teacher to understand it. And the reason why they want you to understand it is because how do you present it if you don't understand it? If you're going to have a price on your game, it should be on your Steam store right now. And let's take a look. Hopefully. Hopefully window capture, yes. Can I go bigger? I can. Sorry guys, when I know I'm gonna do a lot of stuff in Chrome on any given day, I normally change this. Uh-oh. It's gonna get blocked. Sorry. I heard bits. I heard bits, but I had the thing up and I'm working on the top and I gotta move the element thing. Like I said, I went to Streamlabs OPS. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, sweetheart, but your name and your face and your 1 bits at the top. There's little things I need to keep fixing. I spent a lot of my time off on Streamlabs OBS and didn't work out. All right, so available, coming soon. Now, where's the price? Why don't you have the price up? People in here earlier today were talking about how it was already confirmed that the price is $19.99. Well, then put that here somewhere. Put that here. Put that it's $19.99. Now, English and German. Okay. Coming soon, 2018. There it is. There's the Pandar. But you know it's May 2018. And can I do this? So that you guys know. Uh-oh, Sweetheart's wanting that #1 spot. Yeah. We knew what the date was because you can see upcoming Steam releases and all that good stuff. But, so we knew what the date was because it was in between a game with the release date of the 27th and then the release date of the 29th. The Bit Wars! I'm like a penny stripper. I'm on the pole and pennies are getting thrown at me. But you don't talk about it. But you've already released it. Then why don't you put the price up here? It's just bad marketing, man. Uh-oh. Sweetheart wanted it. It's just bad marketing. Really, really bad marketing. And then, like I said earlier in the show, how do you even let this get anywhere near the internet if it wasn't ready? And then I hate white knights. I hate sheeple. If you want to white knight a game, if you want to defend a game, I defend games. I white knight games. Sometimes I white knight games just because I want to irritate a troll. But I'm not there to white knight the game then. I'm there to irritate the troll. There, see the difference? I'm there irritating the troll. That's my goal. I cannot white knight any of NeoWiz. Any of NeoWiz, any of TryOnWiz, any of my.neowiz.com. Because you're being scummy. You're being scummy. Flat out, you're being scummy. You're selling premium customer service. I've never seen that before. I have never seen selling premium customer service. You come out, like, I was proud of them, man. I even talk about it in a video where I think they were making all the right decisions. They were listening to their community. They fumbled the ball on Wednesday. Again, I will talk about this. This is the way that they decided to do their platform. They put a big streamer on top of the pyramid. Now, like I said, same joke, gonna tell it twice. If you want to build a pyramid, look at the pyramids in Egypt. They got them right. You don't build a pyramid on its point. You build a pyramid on its base. But what they did is they went big names, soda popping on the top. And then they had a streamer stable. And way at the tiny bottom, they have some content creators. I guarantee that the big name streamers are going to be gone in like 7 days. Bless is not going to do anything for their career. At most, since you're releasing on May 30th, you might get some coverage to June 30th. But they're not going to pay for a second month of premium because they're going to go to Camelot Unchained. Because Camelot Unchained is the next big thing. And then you're going to be left with this little tiny content creator group of people. This is how I would have done it. If I was the guy in charge of the marketing, this is what I would have done. I would have gone big and fat on my content creators on the bottom. And I'm not saying me. I'm not the guy you want to court. From what people have told me, they can't tell me about their NDA because you can't talk about your NDA when you're under an NDA. I would have gone big and fat. If you're going to tell me that my NDA is going to restrict me from criticizing you, I'm not going to sign it because I don't work for you. I work for the 22 people in this channel right now. And if it's an ugly baby, I call ugly babies ugly. I'm going to be completely honest. My kid, when she was born, the last one, she was not a looker. She was not at all. She had medical equipment on her head. She had medical equipment on her chest. The kid weighed 4 pounds, but it took 40 pounds of equipment to move with her. She had 36 pounds of medical equipment. My baby was ugly. She's cute now. She was an ugly baby. Most babies are ugly. I'm going to call an ugly baby ugly. So don't think I'm going to sign an NDA which like cuffs my hands. I couldn't talk about some stuff with Tryon, and then Muzzy came in and he talked about something and I'm like, excellent. You said it. Now I get to respond. So I would have done it big on the base, content creators. I would have had a small streamer stable, and then I would have had the big name right on the top because I know you're going to leave. Hell, man, I would have thrown some money at big name streamers. I would have flown. I would have asked, courted, built a relationship with some big name streamers just to come out and have them speak about the game. Like, not even necessarily get them to play it more than once. Just to sit down and have them give your first impressions. Now, you got to be careful with that. It can't be like a... it can't be like a ninja. You don't pull a guy who plays first-person shooters and drop him in an MMO because you want to try to capture a part of his essence because he's got so many followers. That's a bad move. That's like, you know, that's the guy that advertises for Jack Daniels at Alcoholics Anonymous. That's just Bush League. You don't do that. But I would have talked to Co-Carnage. I'm drawing a blank now on all the streamers that I followed. That I watched your Doctor. No, I'm gonna stay away from that one. I was gonna go there, but I'm not gonna go there. He kind of went Dr. Disrespect. He kind of went somewhere a little bizarre. He got mad that people were making fun of him, but all he does is make fun of people. Shroud, you know, definitely, you know, with 3 million followers, he plays PUBG. Let's pop over there. Let's pop over there real quick. What else does he play? I think he just does a lot of yeah, he does PUBG. So he's another one. You don't want to grab a guy who's a first-person shooter player just because he's got a lot of followers. You want to make sure that you pull the right people. So this is their first mistake. They completely fumbled their own emissary program. And that's a hard thing to recover from because, you know, there are people that are more heartbroken than I am, more disappointed than I am that I didn't get into the the emissary program. Like I said, guys, I'm a nobody. In the world of streaming, in the world of video making, I'm absolutely nobody. I am barely a blip on the radar. So when I apply to stuff, I don't expect to get in. I don't got the pedigree. I don't got the viewership. Once I'm back from Disney, we might try to do we might try to up the subs a little bit. I'd like to hit 5,000 by the end of the year on YouTube if possible. I'd like to be at about 2.5K on Twitch if possible by the end of the year. Obviously, we're going the wrong way on Twitch. We are way going the wrong way on Twitch, and I get that. And I talked about it in my blog this week. It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and that's totally okay. I'm a man without a game right now. Can't be a content creator. I am not a streamer. I don't want to be a streamer. I want to be a content creator. I want to find a game that I'm happy in, that I enjoy, that I make content for. And my content's always designed so that it helps one person. And that one person that it helps, believe it or not, is me. Because I want to not blow you off. I want to not... If you ask me a question, like I saw that I have a question in Discord, and I really want to answer it, but I will answer it in about 11 minutes. I will answer that question in about 11 minutes. People join my Discord to get individualized help. That's why I did it. To help people. I don't care about making the money. I think it's cool that I make the money because I get to give it away. But it's not about the money. It's about being the real me. It's about being authentic. It's about not being under an NDA. Like, when it's all said and done and my NDA at Intrepid is over and I can talk about some stuff, you guys are going to be amazed. Can't talk about it today. I got stuff... Paradox Gaming, a player without a game, bless, a game without a plan. Yeah, pretty much. Hey guys, I need to jump up real quick. I got the mail person coming to the door. Oh, sorry about that. What I have is I live in a subdivision with a lot of military people. I like to call my subdivision damn it. I like to call my subdivision Military Housing South. And a lot of people, if they, especially on Fridays, if they get something that needs signed, a lot of people will put my address, because that way there's almost always somebody at this house. Because, like you all know, I don't like to leave my house. I do not excel at the peopling thing in real life. And people don't know what to make of that. Like the other day, I want people to be smarter. I know, I'm asking a lot, and I'm going to be disappointed in life. I'm standing outside of a door, clearly having a conversation. Clearly having a conversation with my wife. It was yesterday. And I'm waiting to get my back injection. Now, for those of you that don't know how spinal injections are done, let me completely gross you out. You're laying face down, your chin's all tucked, and the doctor kind of sort of knows where your vertebrae is. So he sticks a needle in your spine. Now, he's got to be careful that he doesn't rupture the fluid sac around the vertebrae, because that would suck. But, so what he does is he sticks it in a little bit, and then they take a picture, and then he sees where the needle's at. He pushes it in a little bit more, and moves on, and then a little bit more. Wow, The Bless event is starting. Do we have an actual channel? Do we have an actual channel that they're on? Like, because they're not doing an official stream. And really, at this point, it's gonna be such a goat rope clusterfuck. I'm just gonna wait for. I'm gonna wait for stuff to be in text format. But. I'm gonna take a look real quick. Oh God. This is horrible. This is awful. This is not. Fuck that, guys. All right. Let me elaborate. I just took a look at a couple of streams and they're doing like a classroom tutorial. If they're doing a classroom tutorial, why the hell aren't they doing their own official stream then? You don't need to bring people all from across the country if you're literally doing what you should be doing, but you're having other people stream it for you. Again, I want people to be smarter. Anyway, so I go to get my spinal injection. Nerve-wracking event, blah, blah, blah. They put a needle in, they take a photograph, they put a needle in, they take a photograph, they take a needle, they make a photograph. Eventually, the needle is where they want it. Then they inject you with a bunch of painkillers and steroids, anti-inflammatories. You know, it's a good time all around. Feeling like your back is filling up with fluid is awesome. But I'm standing outside the door. The door is locked. And I'm clearly standing in line to go into the place. Person just walks up. Excuse me. Sure. Then they get that that momentary dumbass perspective of they kind of stared at me for a second. I'm like, yeah, because I would be standing outside of an open door, right? I'd be standing outside of an unlocked door. And then they look at you like you're the rudest person on the planet. And you're like, what are you, stupid? I'm standing outside of a door because it's locked. You need to be told that that's how, like, does society work in some other manner in your brain? Like, somebody standing outside of a door. You think you would stop behind them and be like, hey, is the door locked? Are they open yet? You know, maybe have a conversation with another human being. But they don't. Get out of here, little rat person. They can't say Yahoo. That's a copyrighted name. Do. Alright. Complete nearby events. Oh. Subdued things now. Okay. Yeah, man, I don't again, they were 45 minutes late on their emissary announcement. I don't knock people for 45 minutes. 45 minutes is pretty close. But if you say you're going to start at 1, start at 1 because you know people might actually like, you know, want to be on time. Yes, that's why I said this is not how you do it. Let me tell you. I can teach anybody the art of public speaking. If it wasn't for events that happened in my life that make it impossible for me to people, I would not be doing this. I would be lecturing again at the local colleges. I would be working as a motivational speaker because I'm high energy. I like to teach people. I don't care what I'm teaching you. As long as I know it well enough to teach you, I will teach you. But I also love learning. I positively love filling my day. I love filling this book up. I love filling this book up. This book is the absolutely special, the things I've learned, or the things I absolutely have to get done. And then I have an even bigger one that the stuff that gets written in there is oftentimes written in the small green one, and it's oftentimes written in the regular notebook. But then I have a leather bound, if you saw Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, his journal, I had a mentor very early on in the military that said, get yourself a leather bound journal and carry it with you always, and write down lessons in it. Write down stuff in it. And so I got, I have this book that has like these important life lessons in it. And I just wrote one in there recently that's really important to me. And what it is it's don't confuse movement with progress. And right now, that's why I'm not really worried about my channel. I'm not worried about my growth. What did I write down? I wrote down, you know, that I still have my vision. I still have my goals. Bless 101, assuming that they don't completely jack this up, Bless 101 will have, will happen. Because if nothing else, for 20 bucks, well, I'll buy the early expansion pack to get into it. But, you know, it's hard to make progress without goals. But I realized for a while I had my sights set on the wrong goals. I don't... Defend Yerrick. Okay, defend Yerrick. Do you require my assistance? I want to hit a certain viewer count. I eventually, like, I don't know what I would do if I hit 50,000 YouTube subscribers. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what the next step would be. I don't know what next would look like. But I don't have to worry about after that. I have to worry about all the building blocks to get to 50,000. And then I have to accept the fact that I may cycle all 2,300 of the people, well, not all 2,300, but of the 2,300 I have, I may cycle 2,000 of them because people will be like, you're not an Archeage person anymore, and I watched you because of Archeage. That's cool. Again, you will notice, I have my personal problems with Tryon. I don't have a problem with Archeage. I don't have a problem with Archeage players. I have a problem with Tryon. I think if they'd stop being less scummy, put their eye on the ball, actually spine up, step into the batter's box, do the things that I do, say I'm sorry, like legitimately, pull a Yoshi P, man. Jump up there and be like, yeah, I'm sorry, we screwed up. We totally missed the ball on the new Fresh Start server. Instead, they're bleeding, they're hemorrhaging, they're doing no triage, and they're losing money. I have to imagine by now, I have to imagine that they're over their chargeback limit for the quarter, for the year. I don't know how they would not be. Because I don't know what the threshold at PayPal is for big partner companies. I know for me, every chargeback I get, I have to pay 15 bucks. Which is why you'll notice there is no PayPal donate button. And, damn cats are over there fighting, and I think they're kicking up dander. These cats are getting shaved, man. 1 second. These cats, they're getting shaved.
There's some very interesting.
I'm gonna have naked cats soon. Might have found you because of Archeage, but I stuck around for the honesty long. Yeah.
Has been distilling.
And that's it, man. Uh-oh. They're getting crazy now. Fur's flying.
Is investigating Bleen's suspect practices.
I will always be honest. I will always be authentic. If I can't tell you something because of an NDA, I don't do the I've got a secret thing. I don't do it. I don't do the I have cards I can't tell you. I let everybody know I'm testing a game, it's under an NDA, I'll talk to you when I can talk to you. That's just it. $29.99 for basic game after early access. Boom! Why don't people trust Jalan at this point? Why don't people trust me? Guys, tell your friends. Jalan doesn't not do his homework. I said, okay, so guys, here's what you see. Here's the scumbagness. This is now scummy. 40 bucks. I hate 99s. Kiss my ass, folks. We've got to retrain the human brain to just round up. But there are still people out there who think that $99.99 is okay, but $100 is too much. So what you're looking at is 40 plus 30. If you want early access... What the hell is this pen? If you want early access... the $199 is not a typo. Well, I can tell you guys this. Let me tell you guys this. I'm always 100% transparent with the money. The gaming network buys all of my games for me because they're business expenses. I have to figure out a way to spend all of the money. When I do that, then giveaways come out of my pocket. 100% or as close to 100% of the money that I get from the streaming goes back to my community. Like I said, I will always tell you when I do things. So as a tax write-off, essentially, as a business expense, my games that I buy come out of Paradox Gaming money. There is no way in God's green earth I'm paying $200 of my money for the collector's edition. That's not going to fucking happen. That's not going to happen. Not at all. Will I probably do the 70 plus 30? Yeah, I'll probably do the $100 pack. I got to price out. What you'll see me do is, if possible, you'll see me price out the credits ahead of time, so I can tell you guys what your best values are. You guys have seen me for Ashes. I've done that. I price it out for Ashes. I tell you, actually, I'm going to actually do something. Because I want you guys to know what you'll eventually get. I feel that's important. Uh-oh. We couldn't find your file. File save as. At least I will say the Air Force prepared me really well to be a PowerPoint Ranger. I drove a Pentium, man. People used to ask me all the time. I hated this question being in the Air Force. What do you fly? A desk. What? I fly a desk, man. No, like, what do you operate? A Pentium? Yeah, man. Like, Korea... guys, I gotta keep going back to this, and somebody clip it or something and share it with your friends. Hold on, let me turn the game off. Where the hell is the element to game capture? I'm still recovering. There we go. When did it become commonplace to accept poor customer service? You're telling me your customer service sucks, but if you buy this $200 pack, we'll take care of you. Motherfucker, you're going to take care of me because I just gave you $100 or $70 or $30. I just bought your game. You are going to take care of me. Period. I don't even know if this is legal. I don't know if this is legal. Unless you're Senator Palpatine, man. I will make it legal. Which is actually what my voice is trying to do to me right now. Man, I had some horrible, like I said, one of the medications I took earlier in my life, I did not know it came with this, well, not that I didn't even know, the military didn't give a shit about telling me. I have permanent acid reflux from one of the medications I took. If they had told me that, I never would have taken the medicine. Never, ever. Where's my image? Desktop. So that you guys know, one of the things I do, you guys have seen my Ash... Oh, locked. Move. You guys have seen my Ashes videos, and if you haven't, shame on you. If you haven't registered for Ashes of Creation using my referral code, shame on you. There's a link below. Click the tree. Or the Phoenix. Yeah, this one's the Phoenix. The tree's on my hat. Anyway, when I break down early access packs, what I do is Sorry, Chibi, we're gonna go a little bit bigger. I'm gonna... what are we doing? I'm gonna go just a little bit bigger. Oh, Chibs will be fine. So, like, I break it down and I'm like, okay, what are you paying for? 2 months of game time is $30. You're getting $25 in Embers. So you're basically spending $20 bucks for Beta 2 access in the cloak. I tell you what you're spending because I break it down because I believe in the value of your money. I don't believe that people necessarily always are objective. Oh, you got your thing? Let me check real quick. Let me check, because if I didn't get credit for another one, we're going to box. I'll tell you what to do later. It's like the referral program at Ashes is like the one thing that they really need to get a handle on. Yep, I got credit for yours. I did indeed. Got $204 in unpaid earnings now. That's some money. We going to Sizzler. Wait, let's get into a modern movie. Some of you kids wouldn't know we're going to Sizzler. That's White Men Can't Jump. Let me get into the modern era. Let's do Lawrence Fishburne. $7 million. Damn. It's Christmas. We're going to Applebee's after this. Yeah, I got credit for you. I just saw it. I did get credit. That's the thing. That's the cool thing about it, man. I'm going to tell you, I haven't seen this level of customer service from any MMO company ever. I didn't get credit. My wife, she bought me a hat. It's really weird for me. I lived 15 years wearing a cap, a duty cap outside. And now when I'm out and about, I kind of need to have a cap. And I can't live without one. And so she bought me a cap, and I didn't get credit at on my referral link. And I contacted them, and they were, really cool about it. They were like, it's a problem with the system. Let's get it fixed. Unlike a lot of other companies that would have been like, go get bent, man. The customer must have done something wrong. They were like, no, let's get it fixed. Because they understand, like, let's talk about, we talked about content creators. We talked about streamers. Let's talk about disappearing jaguars. That's kind of cool. I like that feature. I don't like the fact that he was trying to eat me, but I like that. Let's take a person like Co Carnage, right? I'm just going to use Co. Because I know Co gets people to go to his game, to go with him to games. So let's say... let's say Co brings 1,000 people with him. And you owe him $2.25 a person. Co is going to notice if he doesn't get his check for $2,250 at the end of the month. Now, you're going to have a guy, instead of him being all positive about your game and being like, yeah, the game's awesome, he's going to be talking on his videos about how the game sucks, about how your customer service sucks, or about how you're running a scam. So if you know about the problem, get the problem fixed. And that's what I like about Steven. That's one of the things people say, well, why do you talk so highly of him? Because I had a personal conversation with him about it. And I said, hey, this is broke. And his response was, hey, hey, holy shit, you hope I get cancer? I've already survived through cancer. I hope you get an education somewhere. Did the devs suck my dick 24/7 to stream this garbage? Hey, can you please link me the MMO that you designed and developed and published? I mean, it's like, man, you can come into my channel and be all like caustic and aggressive and derogatory, but man, everybody's got a job to do. Guild Wars 2 developers need to develop the game. I'm just kicking back, relaxing, having fun. I mean, I don't come down to McDonald's, man, and kick the fry thing out of your hand when you're trying to make my French fries. Get out of here with that. What's wrong with you? Somebody in your life earlier on needed to slap you. In fact, show up at the front door, man. I'll give you a free slap. I will slap the stupid out of you. Wait, no, I'm a man of my word. I can't commit to that kind of time. So, I haven't even hit the band hammer yet. It's always funny. People come in with their two-liners. I'm gonna be popular. I'm gonna come into this guy's show and I'm gonna talk some trash. And then I'm gonna put my hairnet back on. Not saying there's anything wrong with people who work in fast food. I love you guys. I got up to way too fat because of you. You're delicious. Yeah, whatever, you fat fuck. Yep, I'm fat, man. I am. I got up to over 200. But the funny part is I'm not the guy who named himself a walrus. Like I said, man, no walrus hate here. But I don't even think the walruses would like you. Walruses are pretty smart creatures. Clearly, they would like you to stop representing in their community. See, I guess, guys, that's why I can't, you know, I can't relate to certain people. I just can't get down to a certain level of stupidity. Which is bad because I have a degree in special education, so I'm, like, trained to get down to the people who struggle with learning. But, this guy here. Dude, triggered? This ain't triggered. I'm making fun of you. My whole community is... my whole community's making fun of you. You're gonna be an on-running joke for days, man. It's okay. Usually I would have band-hammered you already, but you're actually kind of somewhat entertaining. I also always find it funny when people are like, oh, I triggered the fat fuck. Yep. I called myself fat at the beginning of the show because, you know, that way you don't get points for it. Please try to keep up. 20 viewers. That's right, baby. 20 viewers. I got 20 viewers. Hold on. Let's do this real quick. $20 viewers to your 0. Well, I'm sorry. 20 viewers to your 0 followers. Uh-oh. No bots. Yep. People who show up. Tell me more or. Is this like the rhyming game now? You know what? Well, I love walruses, but walruses gotta go. Now, if we can get a true walrus, if I could get a true walrus to check out my stream, be a good time. You know what the best part is, guys? I don't even care. I know I'm fat, and I know on today's diet should not be fried chicken, but it is Fried Chicken Friday. Fried Chicken Friday. Man, I'm telling you. Oh, that's right. And it's Fried Chicken Friday out at the farm, and the custard shop is open. Yeah, I guess I'm going to be walking a few extra miles tonight. Ugh. We got something called Fish Friday? Yeah. No, see, Nicole, here's the thing. Here, what's going to happen is I got the new running shoes. I figured out what the problem was, so I got to go all the way back to chapter 1. All the way back to when I first started competitive running, and I know what I need to do, and that sucks. I'm going to be honest, it sucks. But I need to do sprints. And I don't want to do sprints, because that's like a fat man shuffle. But I know I got to do them, and I got to do not half-mile splits. I got to do sprints. And then once I do those, the thing that's going to suck is that's tomorrow morning. I got to stop making excuses, and I got to get up. Like last night, what I should have done is I was suffering from some acid reflux. It was nice outside. I should have just put the running shoes on, and I should have gone on the back trail, and I should have done some sprints. But I didn't, and then, of course, wasted the morning. Then I had to get up, and then I got Bless exploded all over. And obviously, if you guys didn't notice, I was trying to listen to their community manager in the other screen. That wasn't going to work. That wasn't going to work at all. But a protest sign. Yeah, I could kind of hear it. Yeah, I tried to keep it low. But it was like, is there a school for bad community managers for MMOs? It's like the day that I gave Muzzy all those questions, and then he didn't answer them. Then the next week they got passed, and then Celesтрata finally answered some of them. And I said to Muzzy, I was like, why did it feel like Celestrata was doing a cold read of my questions? If I'm your community manager, I know my role. And my role is to interact with the community. My role is to not answer questions about the game. My job is to go and get the answers about the game. What I mean by that is, if you watched my video where I talk about to try and drop the ball, Muzzy is the one who says that Aurora is going to be is going to be open. The lead developer is sitting right next to you. Shut up. Deflect the question to him. Don't say, well, Aurora is going to be open. And then it was, see, that's where I lost all my respect for Tryon, because they came out with this, well, I've never seen a build where the landscape wasn't open. But then what did they do? Just random magic a build on you you've never seen before? Come on. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You're lying to me. That's not how business works. You can't lie to me. I'm your customer. I pay your bills. I pay your salary. How are you going to lie to me like that? So then they come back with the video the next week. Well, then say you're sorry. Be like, guys, we gave you some bad information. But what is so hard about closing the loop and saying, I'll get back to you? And then get back to people. Hey, guys, I think I know the answer to that question. I'm like 60% sure. I'm gonna do what Jalon did in his translation videos. I'm gonna mark this one in yellow. So take this answer as a 60%. Let me go confirm, and then when I have a confirmed answer, I'll put it up on the forums. Create threads that only you can post in. That way you don't have to have people fill up your thread with a bunch of toxic, like, hate. Just make threads that only you can post in. I have channels in my Discord. Only I can post in them. I don't want your feedback in that channel. I want your little emotes, your emojis. I want to know that maybe some of you got it. But I don't want you talking in that channel. Guess what? It's not because I'm better than you. I want the format of that channel to be stream, 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 stream. If you want to tell me how good of a stream it was, Tell me in another channel. You want to tell me how bad of a stream it was? Tell me in another channel. I'm unlike most people. If I did a really bad job streaming, tell me in a public channel. If I did something good, tell me that in a private channel. I would rather get praised in private and criticized in public. It's just how I am. All I need is emotes. Yeah, I need to work on some emotes in Twitch as well. Words and sentences. Yeah, it was funny. I have a friend who we served together for a lot of years in the military. We ended up at the same bases several times. I'm having a conversation with her, and all she's sending me back is goddamn emojis. And it pissed me off, because I was sending her, like, 3 sentences at a time, and she's sending me emojis. I finally said to her, I'm like, it's so awesome that after 8,000 years, we're back to communicating how the Egyptians did. I'm so glad I spent a semester abroad in Egypt. All I get back, LOL. I will say that I enjoy questing. I enjoy questing in Guild Wars. Not while I'm streaming, because I have to read. But, I'm telling you, man, these animals, they get all, Oh, yeah, you know, dude, it's like this. I'm gonna be honest. I've probably walked past several vendors already that I should have sold this vendor trash at, but legitimately, I'm not playing to be competitive. If I was playing to be competitive, I would be doing my 2-hour show. I'm just hanging out with you guys now. I don't know where my family is. I don't know where anybody is. Next week I won't be able to go late. I have somewhere to be. But that's neither here nor there. Oh, and I want to. The dumbing down of society is always an interesting conversation that I love to have. But I also want to tell people that it is a total dick move. If you guys ever create something that's copyright free, royalty free, it is a major dick move to release music that's royalty free and then later go and copyright it. You said it was royalty free. The whole purpose of doing royalty free music is to get your name out there. To then turn around and go back and copyright all of your old music, dick move. Because then what it does is it causes YouTube, it basically means you're getting paid all of the money for my video because I used copyrighted material. So then I get these messages where these people have done this, and then I gotta go back, and then I gotta drop the song off. And I'm just like, you're a dick. Yeah, Blessed Founder Packs. Have they actually released pricing, official pricing? I need to go take a look. Have they put something up somewhere? I'm telling you, man, I would way do things differently. Way differently. But that's like everybody has their skill sets. And my skill sets are organization most of the time. Telling you. Guy walks out of the blessed room and his Wi-Fi access gets better. The room for a streamed conference where the streamers have to do the work is the hotel's Wi-Fi dish zone. Yeah, Yeah, I have that image. This one. Pricing. This one. I was just wondering if they've actually posted it again now that they've made the announcements. Yeah, not there. See, this is so poorly done. Just absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna be honest. Somebody would be getting fired. Somebody would be losing their job. Like, and it would be the person who's touching. Don't touch. Don't touch. And plus, I'm going to be honest, I don't think that they know what they're doing. Yeah, have they officially anything announced official? Yeah, the game is $40. No, the game is $30. $29.99. Yeah, their entire page is a meme. Like, you don't have to be, oh my god, what the fuck, barbecue, kitten. Yeah, what the scandal is? Yeah, I talked about it at the beginning of the show. I'll talk about it again. That's fine. Let me drop off the game real quick. That's the whole point of this show. First and foremost, why is it a scandal? Because they came out with this official list of emissaries. And they're like, right at the top, man. Right at the top, we've got this big name streamer named Soda Poppin'. He's going to be like, you know, 1.9 million people, blah, blah, blah. Soda Poppin' comes back with, Chance comes back with, yeah, I didn't sign up with that. I think someone pretended to be me. How do you not confirm with somebody with like one? I think anybody over 100,000, you probably wanted to reach out to them personally. So there's that one. Then you got the guy that's, you know, making fun of being an emissary. That's, you know, that's just being immediate. Like, you know what? You think it's funny? Good. You're not an emissary. Peace. You got Titus99, who actually is dumb enough on a clip to talk about how he wasn't even going to play Bless. Now he has to play Bless because he's been accepted into the emissary program. That should be an instant removal. I'm sorry, but it's like harsh penalties in a harsh world. Like, your response is, you weren't really going to play the game? Cool, yoink. If we're only going to have 65 people, we're just going to pull from you and we're going to go to the next guy. The first loser, we're going to go to person number 66, going to give him your spot and you're out. But then here's the thing. We're still waiting on, what'd I touch? We're still waiting on this. But, priority queuing, unless priority queuing is available to people with the premium membership, is bullshit. I'm sorry, there is no way I am always willing to see the other guy's point of view until the other guy's point of view is so convoluted that it's up his ass. I should not have priority queuing for customer service because I buy a $200 Founders Pack. You do it the way, oh my god, am I about to say Tryon did something better than somebody else? Shut my mouth! But damn, if you are a premium membership holder, if you are paying the premium for that month, your ticket should go to the back of the line of all the people paying the premium, and which is going to be at the front of the line of all the people who aren't paying the premium. And I'm sorry, free-to-play players. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you this. Free-to-play players, you don't pay any bills. You don't. You don't. You don't really contribute. I know a lot of people got on my ass when I said this about Ashes, and I said, guys, Ashes is a sub-based game. I'm happy that it's a sub-based game. And people are like, sub-based games shouldn't exist. No. Free-to-play players, not all of you are bad people. Ty, my guy Ty. Ty, are you here? I love Ty. Ty is the youngest member of the Paradox Gaming Network. He can't be considered a legacy member by my own charter until he's 18. He's a kid, but that doesn't change my opinion about him. He's a gamer. He's a 14-year-old gamer. I like him like a little brother. If I had the ability to just shell him off some money on the side, I would. Yeah, Ty, I think you are a guy that you're a free-to-play player in MMOs. I think you bring a lot to games. You're not a troll. You're not toxic. You're playing the game to have fun. You're a contributing member to society in the game. You keep your patron up. You pay for it with gold. I don't necessarily like that system, but I like the fact that Ty can play Archeage as a patron because he has a way to get his sub. Now, the Archeage sub model, it's pay to win. I accept that it's pay to win. I know that it's pay to win. I walked into it eyes open that it's pay to win. Ashes, on the other hand, the methodology that they're using for Ashes prevents it from being you selling sub time in game. I know that sucks. I know there are people that are going to try to say that they can't afford a $15 subscription. Okay, hold on. I wanna roll this back real quick. If you can't afford a $15 monthly subscription to a video game, I have to ask you the couple of questions. Do you eat 3 McDonald's meals a month? Oh, you do? Don't eat those 3 meals. You just found your thing. But I have to eat. Make a sandwich. I know what it's like to be poor, man. I know what it's like to be a reservist just coming off of active duty, not being able to find a job. That reserve money isn't stretching. I know what it's like to be the guy in the line in the grocery store, having to take stuff out of my cart and put it up like at the checkout aisle and apologize to the cashier, be like, yeah, I realize I can't cover this. I've been that military member that the guy behind me is like, dude, you're taking peanut butter, jelly, bread, hot dogs, and hot dog buns out of your cart. Why don't you have welfare? And I'm like, because I make too much to get welfare. But then I got the person in front of me pulling out the link card, with a cart full of meat, wearing $600 tennis shoes. And I'm like, this is bullshit. I can't get welfare because my military paycheck that hasn't caught up to me yet. I don't have enough money to buy food this week. And I got the guy behind me giving me like $20 because he sees my military ID card. He's like, yeah, man, you're pulling like necessities out of your cart. With that said, if you're in that position, I absolutely feel for you. I absolutely feel for you. I've been there. But then you shouldn't be playing video games. And I'm sorry to sound like a harsh dick, but if that's the situation you're in, your ass needs to be getting a job. And if you already have a job, you need to be getting a second job until you better your position in life. You can't be saying I can't, because clearly you have the internet, you have the computer, you have the pieces, the toys, but you can't pay $15 a month for the game you want to play? I'm sorry. Jalan's a dick. Get a job. Ty, he's 14 years old. He lives in Europe. He works 2 jobs. He's 14 and has 2 jobs because he wants a new computer. He wants to elevate his game. I use him as an example. Food bag. I love what you just said, man. You pay 20 euro a month for your gym membership and $20 a month for Adobe. Now, as just an experiment, food bag, I want you to keep a log in the month of June. How many hours do you go to the gym in a month? And how many hours a month do you MMO? And if you're spending more hours MMOing than you are at the gym, get rid of the gym membership and pay for the MMO and work out. Yeah, you're in a bad zone with the disability. Yeah, I get that. I'm in the same boat, man. My income is my VA disability. I actually can't get a job at the moment. Number one, I have too much physical therapy and appointments, and I got some of that crazy. I picked up some of that crazy in the military. I saw shit that I saw some of that shit that nobody should ever have to see. So yeah, I don't people well. I don't people. Like, people want me to go like a lot of the kids in the neighborhood, they want me to go back to teaching, and I said maybe I'll sub. And then I was like, no man, I can't sub, because the first time a kid like gets up in my face, I'm putting that kid down hard. I still need detox time from the military. Like, no one's getting in my face. No one's getting in my face. It's just not going to happen. And I'm going to respond lethally. And I don't want to kill some kid, some punk-ass kid who gets in my face. And before I was a member of the military, I had kids throw punches. I put a kid through a trophy case. Didn't mean to put the kid through the trophy case. Kid bulled up, rushed on me hard, and I thought he was going to be a little bit more of a swell turkey, and he got chucked. He went through the trophy case. Sorry. Luckily, it was on camera. You might need me to teach you some stuff, Snail, if you need help. Man, this is the Paradox Gaming Network. This is the world of every... this is the world of help. It doesn't matter. Like, hey, I need help with this. Yeah, I'll help you. I was just talking to a streamer the other night. He took a class on sociology and education. I said, man, I wish I had known you, two of my favorite subjects. What did I teach? Oh, Jesus, man. I was a professional student for a while, so I got a lot of endorsements. I taught history and political science, sociology, psychology, geography, economics, and cultural anthropology at the high school level. And then at the collegiate level, I taught introduction to the American school system, classroom management, curriculum development, and social studies. Yeah, here's the really nasty part. Do I have that form? Here's where they screw you, man. Here's where they screw you on Social Security. You're allowed to make $12,000 a year. They say $1,200 a month, but once you're over $12,000 a year, you pay 85% tax on all the money you make after that. It's horrible. It is absolutely horrible because apparently in this country, if you're disabled, then you shouldn't be living above the poverty level. If you're living on Uncle Sam's dime, then you shouldn't be living above the poverty level. You should be living at like a fair, equal, like you have enough food, you have a place, food, clothes, and that's really it. They want you to stay in your house and be a recluse. They don't want you to have entertainment money. And yes, man, Belgium, I was an EU citizen when I was born. I was an Irish citizen. Worst thing my parents ever did to me was take me off my small little island and bring me to this country. And it's funny to talk to my friends back home in Ireland, and they think that they're going to land in Orlando and go to Disney World for a couple of days. Then they think they're going to leave Disney, and that afternoon they're going to be at the Grand Canyon, and that night they're going to catch their flight out of LAX. And I'm like, this country's way bigger than that. But, so yeah, I like Europe. I like the way Europe does things. I like Canada. Oh my God, did I just say I like Canada? Did I just say I like my hat? I like the way my hat does some things. I don't like the way America does some things. I don't think that anybody should ever be in a situation where they're in pain and they can't go to a hospital. I think that certain things in life are unalienable rights, and you should be able to go to the hospital if you're in pain. I also think that if you're on welfare, you should have to take drug tests. Sorry! I shouldn't be paying taxes for you to be a welfare recipient crackhead. I think there should be nice little mini malls where you show up and the first shop you go to is the administration office, and you walk in and you're either on the list of people who have popped positive before and you're going to do your piss test, or you're going to get in line and they're going to be like, yep, the last digit of your social security number is a 7, and today we are testing all 5s, 6, 7s, and 8s. Here's your cup. I'm not going to pee in a cup. Okay. Declined benefits this month. See you next month. Why would you decline pissing in a cup? Unless you knew you were going to piss hot. And then I think the next office down, the next little place should be a clothing store. And then there shouldn't be Nikes in there. There shouldn't be Reebok. There shouldn't be Asics. There shouldn't be any of that. there should be clothes. And then the next shop down should be a little hardware store if you need bits and pieces for the house. Next shop down should be a pharmacy, and the reason why they're in this particular order is the next shop down is hardware store. You need bits for the house. Next shop down is the pharmacy. Get your drugs there. And then the supermarket, man. The market. Get your stuff. Be uncomfortable pissing in a cup? Well, you know what? Here's the thing. If you don't want to piss in a cup to get not disability. Disability and welfare, different things, man. If you're getting your welfare, you're living off the government for free, I don't think you should be allowed to be on drugs. If you want to be on drugs, drugs are a recreational habit, man. I know people working 2 jobs that want to be on drugs who can't afford drugs. You know, it's that meme that I saw. You got that kid who comes into work late every day, red eyes, always eating Cheetos. Say to the kid, do you got a drug problem? The kid looks at you straight-faced and be like, boss, you know how much I make. You know I don't make anywhere near enough money to have a drug problem. You're like, damn, I just got served. My punk-ass employee kid just schooled me. I mean, it's like, for me, occasionally I show up at the hospital because of all my painkillers and stuff. They're like, piss in a cup. I'm like, what are we doing? They're like, checking your levels. Alrighty. Online. I've just gotten used to showing up to the hospital with a full bladder. Because nothing sucks more than having to wait. Like, dude, why are you making me wait? It is awkward, man. But I mean, to run a blood test costs X amount of money. To run a urine test, I can test there's a kit. You literally, it's like $100 kit. Not even. You can buy them for $100. Police get them on like a bulk discount. You literally break the thing open. If it turns colors, the color tells you what class of drug the person's on. Parents can buy them to self-drug test their kids at home. I'm gonna be honest. If you're a parent and you're giving your kid a drug test, somewhere along the line, your kid's relationship and you went wrong somewhere. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's the problem, man. In the military, American military at least, we get random drug screenings. And it always sucks. I always, you know, sat there and tried to wait until I knew that they had done the drug letters for the day. Before I, you know, emptied the bladder. But it was always that goddamn day that it would be like, alright, ready to work. Captain, can you please report to CQ and bring your ID card? That was like the hidden code. Because in the military, you don't go anywhere without your ID card. You carry that thing with you all the time. Whenever they tell you, please report to the CQ with your ID card, I guess I'm going to piss in a cup today. Like, I didn't have things to do at work today, like work.
I need some help.
You need some help. I need help too. There's too many of you. But, you know, it's a rough world. But anyway, back to the point at hand. If you can't afford a sub game, I really have to question where your priorities are. I really have to question you're an adult, is that you're an adult and you can't afford a $15 a month subscription to an MMO. Now, are there people that are going to say they can't afford a $15 a month subscription to an MMO? Yes, there are. Yes, there are. But those are going to be few and far between cases. Truthfully, if you've got the gaming rig and you've got the internet connection, you're already most of the way there. Well, I have a gaming rig and I play free games because I can't afford other entertainment. Really? I walked in your house and I walked into your house and I saw I saw like 5 brand new DVDs. Oh, well, I got those. Did you pay for them? Yes or no? Well, yeah. Okay. You spent $9 on a 3-hour-long DVD. So, you spend $3 per hour. If you spent $6 more, you'd have an MMO that you could play 24/7 every minute that you're off. Is Guild Wars 2 free to play? I thought so. Yeah, the base game is free. I actually, like I said, I've won 2 copies of this game. MMORPG, baby. If you guys don't use this site, this should be like this is like the gamers' CNN. This should be like on your list of websites you go to every day. And then I'm gonna do Fractured MMO. I'm gonna drop Fractured again. This is where I'm gonna shamelessly plug, because I'm already like 48 minutes over, but I'm waiting for my family to get home, and then we're gonna drive out to the farm, have some chicken. Shameless plugs here. Check out my YouTube. I'm gonna say YouTube content is a little light lately. I don't have anything to do. This will be up if people want to clip or link to anything. 24 hours after I go off the air. I can't post anywhere else. Twitch owns my stuff for 24 hours. Cool deal. Twitch gives me money. I like money. Rolling down. Got my website. Ashes of Creation. Shameless plug. If you haven't signed up for Ashes yet, make sure to do so. Big thank you to Frostpaw. He just bought in for the $500 pack. That puts $75 in the Paradox Gaming Network budget. Really, you have nothing to lose by using a referral link for any of your favorite streamers for Ashes. Discord, if you need to get me 24/7, there's the Discord. Hit me up. Support my work at Patreon. Really, I have to thank Jonathan Bentley for getting me started at Patreon. I was never going to do one. Jonathan wanted to give me money, and he's like, I'm going to give you money, but I'm going to do it through Patreon. You need to do this. Amazon Prime with Twitch Prime. Fortnite loot. Yeah, if you guys don't know about this, click on that link. Read all about it. It lets you support your favorite streamer. Heroes of the Storm loot. Call of Duty loot. Some games. Psychonauts. High Hell. Gone Home. I Hope. Cluster Truck. Titan Souls. Battle-Right in-game loot. And Final Fantasy loot. So, if you have Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime for free. No, Ty. Ty, you're 14. I don't want your money. Don't support the gaming network. Don't support the gaming network. The Ashes of Creation has a $500 pack. Where did I put that? So, like, a lot of people are like, $500? $500, that's a lot of money. Yeah, but first off, it's a sub-based game. They're giving you $180 off the top in your sub fees. So, right there, I mean, let's bust out old calculator. $500 minus $180. You're already down to $320 for their top pack because they're giving you a year's worth of subscription. Now, let me tell you why that is such a smart deal. Let me tell you, that is called the sunk cost fallacy of marketing. You are less likely to leave a game that you have sub time remaining for. It's just this mental thing that people get. They're like, man, I got sub time remaining. I don't want to lose out on my sub time, so they stay. That's why game companies sell you 1 month at the high price, 3 months at like $1 off, 6 months at $2 off, and the year for $3 off. Because they know they got you. They got you. So then they're also giving you $150 in cash shop money. Now, people are like, well, why are they giving... You're getting alpha access, beta access, and all the cosmetics for the month for $170. They're like, that's a lot. They're not concerned about losing a little bit of money on the cosmetics in the deal. What they want is they're getting a head count, man. This is like the RSVP to the party. They want to have 10,000... Hold on, let me correct myself. That's incorrect. That is an incorrect statement. They want to have between 8,000 and 10,000 concurrent players on every server. What are they trying to make sure? They're trying to make sure that they have the right number of servers at launch. Because transferring in Ashes and server merges are probably not going to happen. So, yeah. It's because of the way legendary weapons work, the way things happen, blah, blah, blah. We'll find out more about that later. I hopefully I hope that they get the server count right so they don't have to do server merges and changes. Blah, blah, blah. Moving on down, the junk I keep below. I'll be doing this again on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Humble Bundle, Humble Bundle, Humble Bundle. Guys, if you're a gamer and you haven't heard of Humble Bundle, click the Humble Bundle link. People are like, I'm bored. Really? You're bored? You're bored? Humble Bundle. Next month, Humble Bundle is, if you buy the bundle, it's Destiny 2 for $12. You get Destiny 2 for $12, plus you're going to end up getting a bunch of other games. Here's why I really like it, because money goes to charity. Money also comes back to Paradox if you use my link. It's just another one of those ways that I get money in my Humble Bundle wallet, and then I give stuff away. I keep none of this stuff. So it costs you nothing. If you're not going to do it for me, do it for somebody. If you have the these are all affiliate programs. Then the other affiliate program, I never, ever, ever am going to try to sell you anything on Amazon. I put cool shit in my Amazon thing. I said that I was going to put it up. There's the desk table I just bought. The 47-inch large size modern computer desk. I love this thing. I love this table. This table underneath it is ugly as sin. The welding is so bad. Like, it's so bad it's good, and I say yes. The welds are never going to fall apart. Like, if you looked under this table, you would be like, damn, man, this table was put together by a blind welder. That might be, man, but the welds are so thick. I've snapped tables. And that sucks when you hear a table leg snap. You got your monitors on it. I've got, I don't know, $600 worth of monitors on a $100 table. I would not be doing that if I hadn't already basically braced all of my weight on this table. This table you can get on top of, and you can cue a golf ball. You can tee off a golf ball off the top of this table. So yeah. My bag is full because I still have not gone to a vendor. Do I know what I could do with that money? Yeah, I could buy 2 monitors. Or I could buy a third of a concert. Bless Online Scandal. Here you go. I will keep going back to it. Number 1. Let me turn the game off. Game off. Number 1. NeoWiz. They do their big thing with their emissary program on Wednesday. They dropped the ball. They fumbled at the 1-yard line. They picked people that I don't think were the best candidates. Having somebody with 140,000 viewers is great. Having somebody with 140,000 viewers about pets, not relevant to making video game content. But you got this big name. You got Soda Poppin', man. Soda Poppin' is coming to Bless. And then, what do we got? We got, hell did it go? Did I take it out? Oh, no. Soda. Yeah, I didn't sign up for that. I think someone pretended to be me. Are you telling me that you didn't reach out to the guy with 1.9 million subscribers and confirm? Yeah, that's the thing, man. That was classic. This is somebody. This is what makes me worried about NeoWiz. If I was the guy receiving the applications, I would have taken that web application and I would have had it automatically dump into an Excel spreadsheet. I would have set my Excel spreadsheet to automatically sort by anything over whatever my threshold is. 75,000 automatically gets colored in yellow. Anything over 100,000 gets coded in orange. Anything over 500,000 gets coded in green. As soon as that thing popped into my database and I looked at it in real time, and I know this is possible because even I've programmed this, I would have been looking at my spreadsheet and been like, damn, I got a green. Let me stop what I'm doing. I'm the emissary guy. I'm going to go reach, oh, Soda Poppin'. Let me go to his, let me confirm. Let me go to his Twitch page and get his email address, and then let me send him a message. And not on Twitch, not on public. I would have been like, "Dear Mr. Morris, thank you for your application to the Blessed Emissary program. Since you're such a big name, I would like to get you a more personalized, individual, one-on-one interaction for whatever your needs are going to be." That way he can come back and be like, "Dude, I didn't apply." That way you don't look stupid when you release your emissaries list and you've got Soda Poppin' on it, and then he's on his Twitter. Because this is basically fumbling and then going to pick up the ball and getting kicked in the mouth by your own quarterback. Like, you tripped over yourself. And you don't want to do that. If you want to be taken seriously, you can't have little dings and scandals. Now, here's the other one. Here's the big one. People were trying to tell me earlier that this included the game, which we already now have confirmed does not. $40 for the early access, $40 for the 2 days of early access and a month's worth of premium membership. I don't know who did your price pointing, but they absolutely suck. You do not charge $40 for 2 days of early access. You don't. You take whatever the premium membership is going to be, and I don't know what it's going to be. Does anybody have a clue? Can I say $10? Can we work with $10? So if you want my money early, I don't just sell you 1 month of premium membership. This is piss poorly done. This should not be 30, 60, 90. This should be 60, 90, 120. The way I get you to buy the early access is that I price, I'm going to say $10. I don't have an official premium membership monthly cost yet. I'm going to say if it's $10, 2 months would be $20. And then I want to know how many early access packs I'm going to sell. So I'm going to sell this for, I'm going to sell 2 days of early access for, I'm going to make that $20. And you're like, Jay, you just said 20 and 20 is 40. Yeah, but I'm not going to sell you 2 months of premium membership at $20 if I'm selling it for $20. I'm going to sell that to you for $15. Now I'm going to make this early access pack, I'm going to make this early access pack $34.99. I'm going to get it walked away from the $39.99 thing because I don't think any of you are stupid, and I think you all know $39.99 is $40. I want to believe you know $39.99 is $40. The $99.99? Gone. Yes, that is correct. These editions do not include the game. That is correct. It is $39.99 for the Founders Pack, and then it is another $29.99 for the game itself. The game is $30. The game is $30. I am not going to promise I'm going to give away copies of Bless. Let me say that one more time. I am not going to promise I'm going to give away copies of Bless. But if I go to Bless, if all of these cards shake out, hey man, you don't have to believe me. Somebody from the stream has already popped back in to say, yeah, confirmed by their stream. It doesn't include the price. Yeah. What kind of dev would do that? Here. What kind of dev would do that? Let me show you what kind of dev would do that. Premium customer service. I should not have to pay for top-rate customer service. I am your fucking customer. You will give me customer service. You will treat my guy who buys just the game the same way you treat the whale. If you want to be taken seriously. Has any MMO in history done this? It's funny you should say that. Yes, one has. This is what happens when you don't pay attention to the children and they don't behave. You get try-on whiz worlds. I am not against a buy-to-play game. I think a buy-to-play game is smart. Buy-to-play game lets you basically... You have your game, you sell it. Oh, where you buy a Founders Pack in the game on top of it? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. That is dumb. That is dumb beyond, I don't know what you're smoking in your crack pipe, but it's certainly not crack. Guys, let me get up for just 1 second, stretch my legs before I get on a rant. I'm gonna start my timer. I realized I've been going for 3 hours and I haven't really stretched the legs, and the doctor would kick my ass for that. Alright, sorry about that. Completely and totally pointless for me to go and spend the time, effort, and energy getting the shot in my back if I don't get up and then stretch my back. Get that? No, I think that's got to be some kind of miscommunication. Yeah, man, it is not Jalan personally confirmed. I don't have a soundbite. I don't have a link. I don't have anything. But I do trust the people who come in here to come in here and talk. And I will say that my own research this morning, I got up late. I woke up late, and so I didn't have much pre-production time as I normally do. I was up late, and the show was ready to go. Like, don't think I wasn't prepared for today's show. But then there was this leak, and apparently people took some things as gospel, and they said, oh, the game was promised to be at $19.99. Well, we've already seen that it's going to be $29.99. Now, some people got to remember, they're like, oh, Steam is great. No, it's not. Steam sucks. Steam sucks because they take 30% off the top. Steam takes 30% right off the top. So you got to realize, if you wanted to sell the game for $20 to pay Steam, you now have to charge $30. Now, they haven't put anything back up yet, but I don't have any definitive proof that you get the game with these packs. Uh-oh. Oh, good boy. Brought me a stuffed animal. The producer says it's time for cat time. Shh. They don't want to hear from you. But, yeah, I don't have anything that confirms you get a copy of the game. Because even here, they say, not there, pricing. Even here they say, plus get 1 copy of Bless Online. Come here. Come here. Just for Sweetheart. But they say plus 1 gift copy of Bless Online. Yeah. The other thing, guys, that you don't have to believe me. You can't buy, you can't buy the Founders Pack until a couple of hours after, no, here's the thing, Lou. Here's the thing. You can't even buy the Founders Pack until a couple of hours after the game goes live. So, take that for what it is. See, that's the problem with that's the problem with Steam, man. That is the big problem with Steam. You're at their mercy. Where did I dump that other one? Desktop, maybe? So, yeah, NeoWiz is... Here's the worst part, man. NeoWiz has a PR company. I didn't do any research into the PR company that they chose. But... apparently, they're either not letting the PR company do their job, or they're interfering. Yeah, where did I... Founders Packs will be sold beginning May 28th at 10 a.m. PDT. So that would be noon Central and 1 Eastern. Okay, that person just made a mistake then. That's one of those mistakes that somebody translates into their time. So you can't even buy the Founders Pack until the day of. Now, the good thing about Steam is that Steam... the thing about Steam is usually instant. Like, every game I've bought from Steam... Like, here's what I'm gonna say, though. I would suspect that you're going to be able to buy Bless from Humble Bundle. And here's why. Because I don't know what the fee is for keys that you redeem on Steam. I don't know if you pay the 30%. Also, get out of here. I don't know why, but the selectable server regions are North America and Virginia. And I had heard a rumor that they were going to use... Oh, okay, maybe they are. That is right. That is in Virginia. If they're using a Google data center, then yeah, there is one in Virginia. With only China, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau being region locked. Here's... No. Down. I have stuff over there. He's being bad. He's trying to see Sweetheart. You can't see her. She doesn't have a camera. She can see you. I don't know. Did I say Amazon Data Center? I meant Google Data Center. Amazon has data centers, but you might as well just use Google. Here's another thing I don't understand. I do not understand at all. Have people not learned? I love my Brazilian friends. I love you guys. I do, but I understand there's a reason why people in Brazil RMT, because they can make more money in safety. They can make more money in safety RMTing gold in games than getting a job and going out there and getting shot. I know a guy in Archeage. He talked to me. He just moved his family out of the worst neighborhoods by playing Archeage, and instead of getting a second job, he played Archeage, and he moved his family to safety. Like, a nicer, I don't know, I'm not shitting on the third world here, but he moved him to a nicer shithole, a less violent shithole, and he says he's happy because he makes more money selling gold than he would getting a job. Well, good on you, man. I'm glad that you, I'm glad that the system works for you. I want to hate gold sellers, but I can't hate gold sellers if somebody puts a face and a reason on it for me. safety being a relative term. Like, not safety, but like you're not in the 9th circle of hell. You've moved to maybe the 6th circle of hell. But man, it's like, I'm from Chicago, so much the same. There are parts of Chicago that the police don't even respond to. They're like, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not going there. But yeah, from what I'm seeing right now, here's why I'm still in red card mode, guys. I want you to hear that. I've been waiting for Bless for a long time. I'm in red card mode. I am, I asked her for her sign, and she told me it was stop. That's where I'm at right now. I am at full stop. Because there is scummy, grimy, nasty, dirty all over the place right now that I don't think is cool in the slightest. We got to be careful here with, you know, what we got. I think we're going to have problems. I think they're tripping over themselves. Here's what it's really become evident to me in the last 48 hours. That NeoWiz needs the cash infusion. Because a $200 Founders Pack is bullshit on a game that was already mostly developed. A $500 Founders Pack for a game that's in development, where I just broke it down to you. I just broke it tick, tick, tick down. I'll even do it again. I'll do it one more time, just so people know that I'm not throwing it out just randomly. Like, I break every month that the store comes out for our Ashes. I do a new video. I break out what it is. I always double check. I'm double checking, triple checking, making sure everything is on point. $500 for a game that's still in development is helping that company get the game developed. A $200 Founders Pack for a game that's already been released 3 times, that's just going to show that you're upside down, you're in the red, you're trying to cash out. You have a, like, if you're going to charge $200 for the early access pack, for the Founders Pack, $200 should come with 4 days of early access, not 2. That's just being real. I'm sorry if you're going to charge that kind of money, it needs to come with something more. Like, every one of those early access packs has the exact same number of early access days. And that honestly isn't value for your money. And that's what I care about. I care about you all getting value for your money. You'll notice I always say that I am always big on money for... What?
Crops are still growing. That's what you mean.
And then I saw a light up there that I'm not going to be able to see. But yeah, those packs. Well, okay. Here's the thing. Did I ever think that Bless was going to be great? No, absolutely not. I never for a minute thought Bless was going to be great. Did I hope it was going to be good enough to hold us over for half a minute? Yeah. I was hoping that it would help fill a gap. But at this rate, I will do the lowest early access pack. I will price out that middle early access pack. But there is no way... there is no way in God's green earth I'm paying for... that I'm paying for anything that even remotely looks like a $200 pack for a game that's already out. That's not gonna happen. That's not happening. There's no way. Like, advanced access, 2 days head start. Yeah, I want the 2 days of head start. The one free copy of Bless. Well, if Bless is only $30, so let's take a piece of paper here. So the 199 minus 30 is going to take us to 169. All right, and then 90 days of sub time. If the sub time is more than $10 a month on a buy-to-play game, that's not on the scale of like, wow, I'm going to be surprised. So let's take 30 off for that. You're at 139. Now, 3,800 credits, I don't know what a credit's worth. I got to see your pricing for it. But do I think that 4 exclusive skins and credits is worth $139? No. If I need credits for your game, then you've gone against what you already said and that the game wouldn't be pay to win. I shouldn't need credits. I shouldn't need credits. I should want them. I should not need them. Oh, I gotta buy accessories. I didn't buy accessories on this clown. But I should not need $180 worth. Yeah, but it's so hard. See, here's the thing. It's so hard to say if it's $180 worth because the Japanese version is not buy to play. The Japanese version is free to play. So their cash shop has to be the other regions, they have stuff in their cash shop to make the money to compensate for that $30 buy to play. Truthfully, guys, I got the red card up because I think this is going to be a giant flop. I think it's going to be a giant fail. I think that they did not understand the Western market. Wouldn't be the first time it's happened. It won't be the last time that it happens. But who do I blame? I blame us. I blame gamers. And I say that because we keep paying for this crap. We keep buying into these crap games because we feel like we're going to miss the next big thing. And then what happens? Excuse me. We don't get in on the ground level, and then we hate ourselves for it. Yeah, they spin up this giant hype machine, and then now at the last minute they're making. It's like in my new getting started with streaming series. I am not going to try to do a streaming series that gets you started with streaming that makes you so perfect that you don't make any mistakes. I'm not that good. What I do want to do is I want to make a streaming series where you don't make my mistakes, where you don't end up streaming under a name Paradox Gaming Network, which is long as fuck. Like, if you don't realize this, Paradox_Gaming_Network is long. My YouTube /C/Paradox Gaming Network. Now, the point is that eventually I want to bring some other streamers on board. And as I've told you guys, the money is a pain in the ass. I do want to bring other streamers on board, especially when they're getting started. Do some cross-promotion work with them. Help them get started, get a following. You know, bring a streamer on, work with them for about a month or two. And then when they launch off, send them out the door with, like, you know, a pat on the shoulders and a couple of bucks in their pocket. And, you know, then they've been on Paradox and they get to vicariously pick up viewership. That was always my goal. So that's why I stream under the Paradox Gaming Network label. But you don't want to have a really long name. So learn from that mistake. But go out and make your own mistakes. I didn't expect NeoWiz to get it perfect. But goddamn, if I thought that they could have maybe not made every single mistake, every single mistake that every other import game, every other import game has made, they're making. Stop it. Make different mistakes. Do I need you to walk flyers for me? No, but I need you to go and bother people, drag them to YouTube, and make them subscribe to the channel. That's your goal. It's Assignment America, and I am Bob Saget. you will go and tell people to subscribe. But yeah, man, we are a company. We got the eventually we will have an office building, and there it is. It's the front entryway plaque. Paradox Gaming, established 2016. But yeah, like I said, big red sign. I will, if I play Bless, I will give away some I will give away some copies of Bless. I have the money. I have the money in the kitty to do at least one, probably I think 2 or 3 copies. I'll give away at least one on YouTube, at least one on each of my shows. Kitty. Bad kitty. Yeah, working for me, people, all my life, people always, like, I've started a lot of businesses, and then I've started them for people, gotten them going, gotten them started, and then that's it. I'm done. Like, I've set up a lot of bars. Let me tell you, being a chronic alcoholic gives you, wait, no, this isn't AA. I've set up a lot of bars, though. Gotten them started, gotten them profitable, and then usually I set them up in 2 ways. Oh, god damn it, I didn't buy the bits and pieces I need. But yeah, oh, I can't even do it yet, so it doesn't matter. Get the bar going, get it profitable, get everything going, and then slowly take my investment money out of it. And then there's bars that I helped form 18 years ago, 15 years ago. Yeah, 15 years ago. They're still open today. I walk in, same owner that I helped. I walk in, I don't even have to pay. Plate of food and soft drinks appear in front of me. There is something awesome about. There is something awesome about just walking into a place and not having to pull out your wallet. But when I leave places, whenever I stop being somewhere, people are always upset. They're like, dude, I loved working for you. Taking care of people is easy. It is why you should want to do anything that you do. It should be at the forefront, at the very epicenter of any business venture, should be taking care of people. That's why I miss being a military officer.
I'm looking for protection. Betrothal grounds is a dangerous one, right?
I missed...
Care to see me through to preserve my perfect record?
I absolutely miss, like, being around when an airman got their letter from OTS and being like, Captain, Lieutenant, thank you so much. I'm going to OTS in the spring. Makes me happy. It makes me happy knowing that there are young officers out there who I helped them get their commission. I helped them meet their dream. I got kids who are now graduating, like, medical school, law school,
I've got a bad feeling about
that I was their 7th and 8th grade teacher. It's awesome to know that. Like, that is why I became a teacher, to help kids. That's why I do this, to help people. Like, do I feel like a jerk that, do I feel like a jerk having helped people, get their money back from Tryon? A little bit, but at the same time, I feel that I had to do it because, Tryon wasn't square with people. Tryon didn't let people know. Tryon didn't let people know what was going to be up with that Fresh Start server. Load of crap, man. So yeah, I've helped about 100 people get their chargebacks back. I'll do the same thing with. Well, no, hold on. Let me take a step back. I'm gonna take a giant step back. No, I'm not gonna help you get your money back from NeoWiz, because I'm telling you right now that I'm on hold. So if you go into Bless, that's on you. But it is 3:26, guys. I had a blast today. These are the shows that I love. I love these shows. But I'm going to get ready to go and go on a walk with my kids. And then... Oh! Fight to survive. Go on a walk with my kids, and then go get some chicken, Fried Chicken Fridays. But anyways, guys, next show will be Wednesday, unless I decide to pop in. If I get more news, I will pop in, but I will also put together a YouTube. Make sure you check the YouTube, the Twitter, the webpage, the blog. I'm everywhere. I'm like the American Express, man. I'm everywhere you want to be. Take care, guys.